Hey, Robert's here as well. Hello, Robert.
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
White gravy.
I can't take it any. Okay, we're doing a Thanksgiving themed docket today. First, we're gonna get over it. Like, you're gonna get over the fact that you have to hang out with that uncle you haven't seen in like 10 years who
He's obsessed with his hands.
he's licking your friend's hands and
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I was thinking he just keeps framing his hands in the shot whenever there's a camera around.
it's always sunny.
Yeah.
It's an Always Sunny. Yeah.
And then-
Charlie doesn't like him.
We're gonna do some Jackbox in the middle section, which is the room that you retreat to when you need a little you time after being surrounded by your family all day.
You call your room the Jackbox?
Well, it depends what you're doing in the room.
Right. No, that's fair. Yeah.
And then finally, we're gonna play some Pictionary because you might play that with your family. There you go. That's the best I could do
I mean, that's pretty good.
to tie it
you know.
together.
Yeah, don't have anything better than that, so yeah, you
yeah.
got it.
We could play Turkey Simulator.
Did you know there is a Jaturkey now emote?
What is
It's
Jaturkey?
it's
Jaturkey.
Jabated, but with Bailey's
Oh,
face
alright,
is on
yeah.
a turkey
Yeah,
there.
yeah, they were doing it on
Okay, yeah.
B-Rex's stream, I think, last night. I saw that one.
Twitch,
I like it.
what are you doing?
What's
What is this
Thanksgiving?
emote?
It's real weird.
It's Thanksgiving, so
don't
you gotta
understand.
have turkey.
They just kind of transposed a face onto the back of that turkey's butt.
Mhm.
Or head.
You know what they should have an
shoulders.
emote of? Is an emote of a bush-tailed possum. Because goddamn, those things.
The cutest
are,
animal, yeah.
They're
It should have
pretty-
been jabasted.
Oh,
Basted.
He's so fucking right.
So much better.
But
That is.
correct me if I'm wrong. I kind of
Yeah.
think like we're living in a post-turkey baster universe.
Mm,
Like whenever I see a turkey baster, all I think of is in vitro fertilization.
yeah.
I think of
yeah.
enemas.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
not. It's used for things other than based in turkeys most of the time. I feel like.
Do people still use them for basting turkeys?
Well, how you getting the moisture up to the top? Do you have like
Oh.
a irrigation system that loops the fats and stuff around?
You could just use a spoon.
I thought people did
No.
cool things now. They like deep fry their turkey in a garbage can and.
Oh,
You know.
yeah. Don't do that, by the way, unless you know what you're doing, because your turkey could explode and kill you.
I feel
Just
like
by the way.
I've seen a GIF, and I can't remember if it's from a deep frying turkey or if it's from like Doctor Strange, where a garbage can explodes and then melts through like 4 layers of asphalt down to the center of the earth.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I might be confusing real life with a movie again, though.
Yeah, that's entirely possible.
It's
you guys-
it's pretty common that people get burned up by those turkeys. So do be careful if you do. It's a little late at this point because you probably already did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what time do you eat Thanksgiving dinner in America?
Traditionally, it's like a 6 to 8 affair.
Really?
I already had mine though. We had it very early because I knew I didn't want to miss this stream.
Oh, you had. I'm not gonna have Thanksgiving dinner to this day.
Same.
Yeah,
Not this day.
Not this day.
You have it.
Not any day.
Oh. All right. Well.
Yeah. Now my family's probably doing something for Thanksgiving, but we don't talk to our family anymore.
All right. Well, that's just a terrible way to segue.
Sorry, Rob.
I'm kind of with Chad on this. That I didn't know if it was just a me family thing, but which is, by the way, now I'm Irish. I didn't know if it was just me family.
It's just a me family thing.
That's funny. I did call today's subtitle for the show Turk.ie.
No, there you go.
Turk.I okay, I sort of get it. But did you know
Turkey.
now it's Turk.Microsoft Edge? Anyway,
Oh no.
DAE
I think it's
programming.
actually Turk.adrogan now.
Right,
Um,
okay, world politics.
Yeah.
Right
Mhm,
after the
yeah.
family thing. This is a good segue.
What's
Um,
in a Drogan?
in my family, and I thought it was just because Thanksgiving is put on by my grandmother, who is grandmother aged, but
Yeah.
we usually show up at her house at like 1 p.m. for Thanksgiving, and then we
Oh.
eat at 3.
Yep. I've had that experience as well.
Do you have too much time in the rest of the day afterward?
Well,
Like you're
it's
not
just-
sure what to do with it?
It's very strange because I usually wake up at like 10 or 11 sometimes, and then they're like, "Hey, come on over." Right
Come
after
on
breakfast,
over, baby.
right
Yeah,
after
go
breakfast, you're gonna eat like a 3,000 calorie meal. It's like a second breakfast that is just outrageously large. And
Well,
then
see,
everyone's tired at like 5 p.m. and then you just go home. You
I usually
drive
skip
like half an hour.
breakfast on Thanksgiving.
It's a good idea. I
So-
can't though.
one of the nice things about early dinners on Thanksgiving in American households is that football's on all day on Thanksgiving, which is nice.
And they do that parade, right? That's the whole thing.
True, but that ends at like 11 or something.
Well, I just mean that's like what you start your day with, and then you work into the football, is what I'm told.
Exactly. Yeah,
How?
yeah.
I don't think we've ever talked about this.
Uh-huh.
How do you guys feel about parades?
I like the Thanksgiving Day parade.
They're fine.
I don't understand them. And this is not. I'm not doing the character who pretends to not understand things. But here's what bothers me about a parade: you like get a spot, you watch things go by, you see it coming from like 200 meters away. By the time you've absorbed all the information about the float and the people around them, and then it takes 20 minutes for them to get by you and get past you. It's like I'm bored by the time they walk by.
Yeah.
Can I come clean? I actually just lied a second ago. I really don't like parades, and I didn't want to be the one that was the only one that didn't like them, so... I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did that. It was really just anxiety, and I didn't want to be the odd man out.
You know what? I think you guys are both Grinches. All right, parades are fun. All right?
Okay,
They're
if you're
fun
like
time.
a kid, you know.
Yeah.
'Cause sometimes like
exactly.
Santa Claus is in them and he throws out candy canes from his sleigh and then you catch them and eat them.
Yeah.
Sometimes
exactly.
the Joker does them and he throws out like $100 bills from the float and then.
Oh yeah, Batman the Animated Series.
Sometimes Ferris Bueller sings "Twist and Shout."
Yeah.
I just think like I kind of understand where you're coming from, Nick, because I was this much of a curmudgeon like in university as well, and we lived right along the route for where the Santa Claus parade was, and everyone would be like, "Do you want to go see the parade? We live right here," and I'm like, take it or leave it, honestly.
I'll give you this, though. I did catch the Gay Pride Parade in New York City this year, and that was actually pretty cool.
See, I
But
understand.
that had like a real purpose behind it, like a reason to exist. The rest of it's just like, all right, here's some stuff.
It's kind of like a half parade, half like rally, right? You know, or march.
Sort
maybe.
of. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about empowerment and
Yeah.
you know, everybody getting together as a community type.
I'm,
deal.
I'm talking about like, you know, the parade where it's like, and now the local Rotary Club, and you're
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Okay,
Right, yeah.
okay, a bunch of old dudes riding tricycles around. Who cares?
The Pride Parade is also fun just because it's got like this like vaudevillian aspect to it where people are dressed up in these like absurd costumes. that are
There
just
were stilts. There were
great.
like many people wearing stilts at the same time.
There's like some crazy. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's a good time.
I only stayed there for like a half an hour too. It's not like I spent the whole day, but it was neat.
I mean,
I mean-
not that there's anything wrong with that.
To be honest, like it is the Macy's motherfucker. It is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So I mean, let's be honest. It's about capitalism.
Do
It's
they
to
still
sell-
have Garfield
sell
and
products.
like giant Bart Simpson, or is that old now?
I think they still have Snoopy, but I haven't
Like,
seen it in a
Probably
while.
all like Frozen now, right?
Yeah, I think they
and,
have that.
Like
as well.
Marvel characters.
Oh, they probably had a Star Wars one this year. If I had to
Yo,
guess, right?
let's go.
Probably, right? Is there like
Yeah,
a
but
big giant Ray blimp?
What would
Wait,
be,
like
what would
Ray
be the correct
Romano?
character?
Yeah, Ray Romano. He got added to the canon.
Darth
He's in-
Raymond.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Everybody loves Chewie, so Chewie's probably up there. But like anybody else you could think of from Star Wars that would blend in for that?
A porg.
I wanna posit a theory, okay? Because
Uh-huh.
we were talking about porgs a little bit before the cameras got turned on.
I think Rob's camera might have been on already.
That's
Oh
fine.
yeah.
So like porgs are cute, but the actual cutest character in the Star Wars franchise, 3, 2, 1, R2D.
R2D2.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, no, definitely.
R2D2 is a real motherfucking G.
Yeah, you know, R2D2 is pretty cute. And then for some reason in the prequel trilogy, they decided to make him also badass.
Yeah,
I
he has a
don't know why.
flamethrower in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, I don't know why he needs to be like this horrible murderer, but
It did
apparently
that
he does.
weird thing where they're like, we need to make the characters do cool things, but
Yeah.
they're actually more primitive in the prequels. So, you know, he has the flamethrower. You go, why the hell doesn't R2-D2 use that to attack the Jawas in A New Hope when they try to capture him?
They
Yeah.
decharacterize him. They actually take his character away.
It's like the same thing with Yoda, but they're like, Yoda He was 700 in the prequels. He's 730 in the originals. Apparently, he lost all of his sick flipping power in those 30 years.
Actually, can I have a slightly tangential Star Wars rant on that same topic?
Please.
Okay, like as long as it doesn't go over 10% of the show.
Okay, yeah, no, it won't. That actually is one of the things that was most disappointing to me about the prequels is that they made Yoda and the Emperor both use lightsabers.
Yeah.
Because like I always kind of liked the idea that like Yoda and the Emperor were both like so fucking badass that they didn't even need a lightsaber to be like, you know, to fuck with people. I thought that was so much cooler. And then Yoda just, you know, fucking Krav Maga capoeira like blasts the shit out of some camouflage stormtroopers on Kashyyyk.
But if the aspiration is the highest level Jedis don't need lightsabers, then aren't we saying at the end of it all, there's no awesome one color fights another color battle?
Yes.
Yeah.
That seems antithetical to enjoyment.
I think it would be a cool battle if they had like a force fight between the Emperor and Yoda.
But like the swords clashing, it's the most iconic thing you could ask.
What if they just made a gun that shot the
dead?
Lights,
shot him dead.
Just a good gun. I don't understand. Like,
it shoots a lightsaber.
That's
out of
what I mean. It
gun.
shoots like a lightsaber bolt instead of using a sword. I think
you're all in denial. You all love lightsabers and railguns as much as I do. You just don't want to admit it.
No, I love lightsabers, but I still think that Yoda didn't really have to use one.
Well, a lightsaber is just a railgun that's a melee version of it.
Just like a stranger is a friend you've never met.
There actually was... I'm like stuck.
Or a friend you've already lost.
There was a recent Star Wars comic, and yes, I have been reading the comics. Look, I'm a big fanboy, all right? Anyway, so there was a recent Star Wars comic where it's with Yoda, and he like takes out a whole room of dudes using just the Force, and that was fucking badass. Like that was cool. He didn't need to use his lightsaber, you know.
Like they could just crush the men with the ceiling.
Yeah, like he did. I think what he does in the comic is he like Force controls their mind and makes them like all fight each other.
Why doesn't anybody in Star Wars use the Force to bring someone to orgasm like the Merovingian does in The Matrix 2?
I said it before on the NLSS. I'm 100% certain Yoda or like a really good Jedi could like massage your prostate with the Force.
Well, that's why, like, if he's having an argument on the Jedi Council and like half the people disagree with him, what if he just made like Ki-Adi-Mundi cum in his pants? That would like...
I'll tell you why.
You'd be like, why would you listen to that guy? He's got cum in his pants.
No, if you give them that inch, they'll take a mile, and that's how you get started with your evil characters in the Star Wars universe. They all just figured it out. It's like self-sucking.
Yeah.
Why would you ever leave your room again?
I mean, let's be honest. The main reason that the Jedis lost is because they didn't get to bang. They're too sexually repressed.
No.
Why did only the Sith get to fuck?
Do Jedi reproduce their powers sexually?
Midichlorians.
So
why do some people get it though?
Fun fact: that's something that is not entirely confirmed yet in the canon lore.
Which thing?
That Force powers are passed on genetically, or they're not.
Maybe they're only Jedis because they don't jerk it. Maybe we could all be Jedi if we just stopped ever nutting.
That's like the
November is
right,
Jedis.
Exactly.
Day 16, I've begun to levitate.
Dude, but how would we know, right?
Worked for Dalsim. No. Dalsim shoots fire out his face.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's super bendy. Maybe his dick bends that far too. I don't know what he does.
Yeah.
Like if Luke ever jerked it, he'd just be done.
The Force can get people pregnant, right? Because Anakin is an
Mary.
immaculate. Yeah, Anakin's an immaculate conception.
That's what his mom said.
That's true. Yeah, we were kind of just taking her at her word.
I think that Anakin Skywalker's father is probably just Watto, though. The mildly anti-Semitic creature that runs the Podracer surplus store.
What's up with that guy? Are there any other Watto people in that world?
I don't know.
We only saw one Watto, but there's plenty of movies left.
Oh,
So
no.
What about the Sebulba race? Are there more of him?
Yes, actually.
Because they're fast as shit, and they shouldn't be allowed near cars.
they're not allowed. You're not supposed to use fire, but Sebulba uses fire. Why don't all the pod racers equip their pods with fire?
Well,
I
they're
don't
not
know.
supposed to. You're not allowed to. That's why.
But why does Sebulba get away with it?
They don't know.
Because he's famous, and you can get away with anything if you're famous. Just ask Ben
Oh.
Roethlisberger. Oh god.
Oh goodness.
Oh my god!
But,
I'm getting so good at the area around Child Slide, and so much worse at everything else.
I actually finally got past staircase, and
Rats.
but then I just fell down. No,
I've restarted about 6 times, and now I'm at Orange Hell.
you motherfucker.
Yeah, but like I keep
Yeah.
falling off Orange Hell because I'm out of practice this week. I
Also-
haven't played this in a week.
I love how you said mildly anti-Semitic when literally one of the lines from that character is, mind tricks don't work on me, Jedi, only money.
Oh lord. Oh
Yeah.
lord.
Like a couple of years ago when I watched episode 1 for the first time since I was like 13, as an
Yeah.
adult you notice some things about that movie that really, like, I'm not sure if it's that it's been 20 years or that I have gotten 20 years older. You know, like, I'm not sure if the
Yeah,
world has
right,
changed
yeah.
and made that movie. Like, back in 1999 was Peter Travers of Rolling Stone going, this is okay. This is
Yeah.
totally fine. Or was it just that I was only like a preteen, basically?
It's
I think
the
it's a mix
opposite
of
of the
both.
Shrek formula, right? Like Shrek was designed to be entertaining for adults and funny for kids. And then this is a situation where it's like it's funny for kids, but it's real racist for adults
It's just like and bad.
and bad.
Like, does George Lucas get a pass because he's Jewish? Like, does that work? Or
I don't think so.
yeah, I don't know. It's a hard question. I feel like.
Dude, so I talked about it on Monday, I think. I was like, I'm gonna watch this thing. Last night I finally watched that Andy Kaufman, Jim Carrey documentary.
Oh yeah,
It's
I've been talking about it.
actually 10 out of 10.
Really?
It's a fascinating look into the manic insanity of James Carrey.
Really?
Does he go by James?
No, but I'm calling him James because I feel like I know him well
Oh,
now
Just
after
James.
having watched the film. It's so good. It's called,
Really?
I forget what it's called. It's some like The Great Beyond something, Andy Kaufman, Jim Carrey with a contractually obligated Tony Clifton.
All right.
All right. Yeah, that
It's
seems like an
so
interesting
good.
There's
Yeah, I
one
should
thing that
watch
I
it.
never really needed convincing on. Like I'd probably think it's good.
It
Just by
is-
you saying it.
Just amazing to watch Jim Carrey 100% be Andy Kaufman and everybody around him rolling their eyes over and over going, oh my god, please just be a normal human being. But he refuses, and it
He's so
turns out
committed.
great as a result of it.
Yeah. You think that's what like people around Daniel Day-Lewis used to do before he was really famous for being a method actor?
They're gonna say Daniel DeVito.
Who is in the movie, by the way, because he's in, oh god,
Yeah,
Man on
he
the
was
Moon.
in Taxi.
Yeah, and yeah, he was
Ah.
in Taxi as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's exactly the same in Taxi. If you go back and watch it, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
did watch
great.
an episode recently. You can see every single thing he still does is in that character when he was young.
I feel like I've watched interviews with Frank. I mean, again.
There you go.
I've watched, so
Frank.
my point was, I've watched interviews with Danny DeVito, and he has slowly just become just Frank. Like, he just
Yeah.
is Frank, which is great, I
Peak
think.
Frank was sliding naked out of a leather couch, and that's where he stayed.
Right, yeah. But you know what's crazy about Danny DeVito, too? Is, like, as crass as that man is, just, like, normally, he's a fucking brilliant movie director.
Yeah, he made
Like, if
Matilda.
Yeah, like, if you ever watch any of the movies he's directed, they're really, really... I want him to go back to directing, because he's fucking great at it.
Yeah, I always had a feeling he was just, going way over the top, but actually he's probably, like, pretty normal outside of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
not.
I mean, in the documentary, he seems like one of the most adult people on the production for sure.
Right.
I mean, the production was Jim Carrey possessed by the ghost of Andy Kaufman playing opposite Courtney Love, but like,
So the bar's pretty low. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I kind of picture him as like the anti-Bill Murray. That he like is normal in his real life, but is weird on camera.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I feel, is Bill Murray normal
Bill Murray's
on camera?
pretty normal in real life, as far as I know.
I don't think so.
He's a Cubs fan.
Well,
He's like a 70-year-old dude that just like goes and crashes parties held by like 20-year-olds.
yeah. So that's the story I've had somewhat corroborated. So my mom's in the music industry, and she knows people that know people, and he shows up at concerts a lot, like in Martha's Vineyard, and just kind of mills around.
Who the hell is
hilarious.
playing Martha's Vineyard?
I don't know, but he does that, and he just kind of stands around, like makes random chatter with people, has like a hat that he keeps real low so people don't notice him. Like, I don't know, is that normal, or is that like that's what you can do once you're a celebrity to that degree?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
like, does he
I don't know.
buy a ticket?
I don't know.
Because like
Probably.
he's not really like. There's a big difference
Probably
between
not.
going to a concert and crashing a concert.
Well, I thought when you said crash, just meaning like he just shows up places.
Well, that
not like he
I've
actually
heard
crashes
stories
it.
like that. That was just like, yeah, we left our door open in our apartment building, and Bill Murray walked in, and he drank all of our whiskey, and then winked
Oh.
and walked out the front door. And everyone's
Yeah,
like,
there
Bill
are
Murray's so
lots-
cool, and I'm like, Bill Murray sounds like a really rich alcoholic.
Yeah, every story does seem to involve him drinking.
It's just like
But-
he sounds like a sociopath.
Yeah, but like, imagine if, like, when we were at a bar at PAX, like, Bill Murray just came and sat down at a table and just poured himself a beer from our pitcher.
Just took our picture.
Yeah.
and
Which,
walked
like,
away.
I wouldn't mind if Bill Murray did that. I'd be like, all right.
I'm
sweet.
being
I think he
100%
gets
real
one.
with you.
Yeah.
I would be like, that's weird, but he's kind of being an asshole.
Yeah.
I would like to think that I wouldn't let him get a pass for improper behavior just because he's famous.
You'd give him the one picture, wouldn't you?
Well, if he just walked over and took our picture, I'd be like, you know what, it's worth it for the story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would say too.
But I would also, if everyone was like, wow, Bill Murray's so cool, I'd be like, no, he's a jerk.
He'll go, "Hey guys, what's going on?" And as he's saying that, he's got his hand on the picture, and then he just turns around and leaves.
Dude makes
Well,
more, like, from a single day of Ghostbuster residuals than we'll make in one human lifetime of work. And he stole
Honestly, I
our
hope he
picture?
does. I don't know if he does. Hopefully, yeah.
I'm sure he's doing pretty well for himself.
Yeah, it's just sometimes you find out celebrities aren't doing as well as you think.
True.
Johnny Depp is spending $30,000 a month on wine.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of money.
But, I mean, Bill Murray, maybe he's got the right idea.
There, what if he just stole $30,000 a month in wine?
Exactly, yeah. Easy way
That
to
makes
do
a
it.
good point. He does not give a fuck what we think about him.
No,
Regardless.
and that's the thing. Like, but I don't think that's cool. I think that it's,
I think.
I think it's very weird.
peculiar behavior. Yeah.
Peculiar is a very good way to describe it.
I am biased because I love Bill Murray, but
I mean,
would-
I also like Bill Murray's movies.
yeah.
And this
I-
is hearsay, except I
Uh-huh.
did see that the photos
Oh,
from
no.
that story from South by Southwest where apparently he just like walked into this bar and got behind the bar and started serving people drink.
Wasn't
That's
he also?
amazing!
He was also spiking people's cell phones for a while. Wasn't that him?
Yes, he did throw somebody's cell phone off the
Off a
roof of
roof.
a party or something when they took a picture of him.
Which is like very drunk behavior, is what that sounds like.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a dick move, but again, it's Bill Murray.
We had this discussion when it happened. I remember the debate about if it was a dick move.
I mean, that is a dick move, but it's also hilarious.
All right. How do you get over dinosaur egg rock in Orange Hell? I know I've asked like 20 times, but
So my most replicable pattern and technique for that area is to do little bunny hops off of each rock until the third rock, at which point you slowly go from the furthest right corner, you plant your hammer, and then you lift yourself over and then plant yourself in, basically just get yourself up as high on the fourth rock as you can.
Is it the rock that looks like a dinosaur egg?
I can't remember the shape of the rocks other than the one that has a slightly crescent-shaped divot in it is the third rock. Can you just tell me if it's rock 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I can't because I'm at the top, so I don't know how many rocks it's been. This is fourth rock, chat says.
You're on fourth rock?
I'm touching the fourth rock with my hammer.
Oh, then that's the one you go super slow. You put your arms out as far as you can, and then you plant it, and then you just lift yourself up, and you don't let the hammer leave the surface, or it will skip and slide. And then when you get to the top of that arc, you basically just sit there in the pogo position, and then you pogo yourself up, and then grab the next one. So you're just trying to get stability, basically.
I'm so scared, dude.
But that is the way that I've been able to do it more times than not now. The professionals will say you skip fourth rock entirely and you pogo off the third rock.
What?
But
you
those
pogo off of the third rock?
Yeah, those people are now talking about 2-minute PBs, so I'm not in that camp yet.
Can my mouse acceleration actually handle that? I do love the idea of skipping fourth rock.
It's not reliable, at least for me. I mean, if you pull it off, more power to you, though.
So, hey, isn't Bennett Foddy's he's a teacher at NYU, isn't he?
Well, he's a professor?
Right, well, okay, wow. Well, I'm not actually a lawyer. The official title is Robert Riccitelli Esquire, so,
He's the associate adjunct professor of ludonarrative microtransaction theory.
What does adjunct even mean? I've heard.
I
it
don't
used so
know
many
either.
times.
Yeah.
I thought adjunct was a fancy word for like in training, but then I had some adjunct professors who were like 90 years old. So I'm like, maybe adjunct means you're like the greatest of all time. I don't know.
Part time?
I thought it was like in between. Like it was like you know.
Stop. Oh, I almost did it. Next time it will be done.
Well, chat probably knows what adjunct means. It means not tenured. Oh, so it's not really not part-time. It's full-time, but it's like not full-time as in your career is set.
Yeah, I think that's basically like he's been here for a little bit, but not a long time.
Is it true that if you have tenure, you
can't be fired?
You can actually do whatever you want? Follow-up question.
Reason.
Why would they ever enact a clause like that? That seems like something from the Middle Ages.
Well, I mean, if we could look at
why.
something topical here, Peter Venkman was a
oh, here we go.
at NYU, but then
It's because of academic scholarship and the idea that you should be able to put yourself in a position that you can make some really drastic claims, and then be able to follow that up with your academia. So if you say something really controversial, you shouldn't get fired over is to take that fear away from you.
Yeah, but
At least
what if
that's
you
why it was initially done.
showed up to work and just like did a Hollywood-sized line of coke off of your desk?
That's why tenure's a thing. It's to make sure the people are vetted that won't do that.
What if you only started you kept it under wraps until you had tenure, and then you did a
your
Hollywood
career on the line, man.
But you can't be fired. It's like
No, you're putting your reputation on the line.
okay.
Is what I mean to say.
So I'm just like I feel like, you know, in that movie where Dennis Miller sentences Ashton Kutcher to 12 months of hard marriage? I feel like it's like that. Like, I obviously do not understand the parameters, which is what I'm trying to figure out.
what if you do a line of coke off of your desk, say that you're about to go into a meeting and send that video to a stripper in Vegas who you knocked up?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a very specific circumstance. I wonder where you got that from.
Yeah,
Well,
no, I don't know.
Does he have tenure?
I mean,
I don't think they offer tenure in that field.
Yeah, it's a
you're probably
meritocracy.
right. Mhm. Very much so.
This sounds really bad, what I'm about to say. I'm not 100% sure that I agree that guy should have been fired.
All right.
I do think he's an idiot, but, like, he's a football coach, right?
Yeah. Is that the extent?
not-
of
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'm not
sort of,
sure
like,
I get the
don't
argument yet.
care.
I want to give you breathing room to flesh this out.
I just
Yeah.
don't care if, like, the Miami Dolphins offensive line coach is
Line coach.
hanging out with strippers in Vegas and doing cocaine. I feel like that's sort of not my business if he's good at training the offensive line.
Well, he just took his job title too seriously, is all it is. Line coach.
Yeah, and being offensive. Well, so
I'm not saying it's a good thing, and I
great
recognize that it's like he's broken the law, of course. But if he's still doing his job,
so much like Disney, the NFL cares about one thing more than money, and that's image.
Superficial image.
Yeah. So
Not like actually doing it though, just like what people think it is.
Right. So that's gonna be one of the main reasons he gets fired there. And then the other thing is that, like, I mean, in fairness, it wasn't like a video came out of him doing coke in his own home.
Yeah.
He puts himself he says in the video.
Look, I already said I think he's stupid for what he's done. I agree with you 100% on that.
He says, I'm about to go into a team meeting. And I'm on the clock during the video.
Okay,
So,
it
I mean,
probably
I don't know.
does break whatever internal code of conduct they have. I'll give you that. Honestly, because someone in chat just said, well, I'll just go to work high as shit then if nobody cares. I sort of think if you're good at your job, then that's... I'm not going to say it's okay because it's probably like bad for your health, but I sort of don't think that it matters.
So here's the third thing.
Oh, no.
He was not good enough to warrant anyone having that discussion.
Okay,
Like
so
if-
like if Bill Belichick came out with
Yes.
that video, they would be like, this is unfortunate and he's going to rehab, but he's still part of the organization.
Like, probably, yeah. Like,
But
there's
this
a
guy,
whole...
they were like, wow, what a convenient excuse to...
Just Chad, just keep this whole conversation in mind the next time you think I'm the most liberal person here.
I'm not even saying, like, I'm not saying all drugs should be legal. I'm just saying,
I'm not sure I agree, is all. But
I guess
also, at the end of the day, I don't care that much either.
If it like straight up, if like Tom Brady had a video like that, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's unfortunate," but he's still the starting quarterback.
Yeah.
So
he would be out and, like, making a statement and be like, I've really disappointed the team and the league and my family, and I'm going to get some
Right.
help. But then this
Yeah.
guy is just like, he was like a C+, so it was like, he's out. He doesn't represent us.
Yeah, he's an O-line coach. Like, who cares? He's not even the offensive coordinator. You know?
My thing is, like, the fact that he did it on their time is what bothers me, not that he did it, really.
Yes.
I don't care if he does that when it doesn't affect anything, but, like, if you're representing the company and you want a certain image, it's pretty reasonable to ask that you not do hard drugs on the job. I think
And
so
record
anyway.
it and send it.
And
to
record it
Yes.
and make a
Yeah.
public fiasco out of it, yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, I have no doubt that lots of coaches in the NFL do lots and lots of cocaine,
Right.
but almost none of them record it and send
It's
it.
really like, I'm not even, it's very strange to me. I guess what I'm coming down to is, if, like, you know, Elon Musk got caught with cocaine, should he lose
Yeah.
his job at SpaceX? My opinion is he should be punished to the extent of the law,
Yeah,
but that doesn't
kind of
necessarily mean
perfect,
he should
though.
also lose his job. Like, I'm holding, like, two opinions in my head about this line coach right now. One is that, you know, he should probably go to jail or pay a fine or go to rehab or whatever. But the other one is, like, maybe he should still have his job, but I don't know.
see, but that's Elon Musk at SpaceX.
All right, what would
right?
Elon Musk's administrative assistant then?
Right, exactly. That's the better analogy. Like, if it was like, you know, his lead programmer on
Look,
the
Too close to the bone now.
Yeah, and if he owns the company, doesn't that kind of affect what
Okay,
happens
but then
to him?
let's just say, yeah, he's like a really talented person in the organization.
Can people fire you from your own company if you have the controlling share and you do something like that?
I honestly have no idea.
Yeah, me
I
either.
think it depends on, like, if it's publicly traded or not, kinda.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know nearly enough about business administration to know
Yeah,
about that.
I don't know either, honestly.
Like, the dude was a moron, not Elon Musk. But it's another thing. I see people dunking on Elon Musk on Twitter all the time.
I know, and
he
I
did
don't
an
get
interview,
that.
and he's like, I like the television show Rick and Morty. And everyone was like, literally the quotes that got tweeted were like, Elon Musk is the worst. What are you talking about? I don't idolize the guy, but the dude likes a cartoon that is, like, obviously, you know, we've made fun of on the show as well. He's also landing reusable rockets back on Earth. And you're like, look, my taste is better than his, ergo, I'm a better person. Like, what is wrong with you?
Was Elon Musk on the cash wrap at a McDonald's stomping around asking for Szechuan sauce? Was that something he did?
Well, also, I do
might
want
affect my
to...
opinion.
I do want to posit that I do idolize the guy personally, in my own way. So you know, he could be snorting cocaine off of a stripper's ass for all I care in a video. I would still like him.
And that's
Why
kind
the
of
ass.
I don't know.
It's a dominance thing. It's like, you know how dogs sniff each other's butts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I kind of like the line coach, he is so stupid. I can't, because I'm defending him to some extent. And I have to preface this by saying, if you're gonna do a crime like that, and also, like, cheat on your wife with a stripper from Vegas who's, like, half your age, why are you doing it on team premises and filming it and then sending it to someone? That's just the worst thing ever. But, like, I also think, like, he needs some help. And destroying his support network by forcing him to lose his job kind of sucks. However, if he was bad at his job, I do also have to rationalize that with the fact that I'm an ardent meritocratic capitalist. And as a result, I'm like, well, if he's bad at his job, maybe he should just be dead.
Wow. There's another angle to consider, and that's part of his job is making important decisions, right? No one would argue that.
Oh, see, I see the logic is that he made such a colossal bad decision that it undermines all faith in his future.
Credibility is basically destroyed if he's capable of making decisions that poor.
I understand. I get, like, if somebody walked into a job interview and the shirt just said, you know, fuck you.
Right.
You would be like, no matter how you answer my questions, I have to question your base level of competence.
Unless you're applying for Hot Topic or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah. Or, you know, like a new startup media company in Silicon Valley.
It's a bold new direction for media narrative.
Yeah. Actually, on the topic, though, of Elon Musk, I wanna somewhat go tangential here. And there's like this weird thing that's happening these days. I like to refer to it as an anti-circle jerk.
Okay.
Which it's frustrating to me. Because, like, I feel like people have this thing where if something is just good, people will just want to...
contrarianism, man.
Right, yeah, I know. It's not new, but it's just, like, it's so common these days, I guess maybe because of the proliferation of social media that I'm seeing these opinions more and more. But it's also just, like, really frustrating, because I remember I saw a comment that said, of course Rob would idolize Elon Musk. It's like, what is there not to
What's
like
the
about
problem?
the man?
Like,
yeah. What has he done that is so bad?
I mean, like, half of society's hopes for, like, solving climate change are just, let Elon try.
Yeah, exactly.
10 years ago, it was like, oh, we're going to have to, I don't know, dude, like, we're going to turn everybody, we're going to ship them out of Africa. What terrible phrasing. We're going to relocate everybody from Africa and then turn it into solar panels to power the rest of the world. That was just a horrible way to describe that. And then we'll have enough solar power to keep the world running or something like that. Now it's just like, hey, this one dude's trying. Let him go. Nobody else is doing it.
Yeah. I don't know, I just see mainly the opinion that I dislike hearing out of the anti-circle jerk is like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. He's not that important or smart. And just like, motherfucker made SpaceX, PayPal, Hyperloop.
Okay, well, let's not PayPal.
No, but I'm just saying. Look, well, yeah, fair point. But still, my point is that like anti-circle jerks often deride things for the wrong reasons, is all I'll say.
I can sort of partially try to explain it to the best of my understanding, and that's that the world is filled with opinions these days. There's so much social media, and people are so easy to find opinions that it's very hard to hold an individual opinion.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
people try their very best to come up with what feels like an individual opinion, whether or not it's properly nuanced or not, and then they go out of their way to justify it after the fact. And sometimes they get real angry about that.
Yeah.
So I don't entirely believe that a lot of those contrarian opinions are naturally intellectually honest as much as just maybe not completely considered.
I guess I also like when people are like, he's anti-union and he fired his secretary because she had an emotion. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty shitty.
That is.
But then when people are like, and he likes Futurama, I'm like, well,
See, that's the part.
my
that
dude also, made an electric car. So maybe we'll cut him some fucking slack for his TV preferences.
Also, someone in my chat said he didn't make those things. He's a capitalist who had the capital to pay engineers to make them. Well, lots of other people have the capital to do those things, but no one else is. So, I mean, like, can we not get, like, what? That's like, I see that all the time too, where people are like, when they say like, oh, Bill Gates donated something to charity, he's like, well, yeah, but he's
a
getting
billionaire.
Yeah, he's a billionaire. He's getting tax breaks for doing it, and it's like, so
just
what?
negative.
Yeah, like who cares? Like, it is a positive thing happening. Yes. Okay, so yeah, he gets a benefit from it.
Right.
Who
But think
cares?
strategically, like with game theory, about how many options you have to hold an individual opinion about that concept, and all of a sudden you're down to very few options.
Yeah.
So, let's try a fun one. Maybe it's bad.
Yeah.
I don't know though, dude.
Yeah.
I
That's
did
fair.
just suggest displacing an entire continent and replacing it with solar panels.
Yeah.
So maybe you shouldn't take me
Trying new
seriously.
stuff.
I should have just said North America, but
Well-
I thought about it and I said we don't get enough sun.
Yeah, there's a lot of sun in Africa.
I
Maybe
hate.
that's where you're going with
I
it.
hate to even go back and defend myself, but it's probably the sunniest continent, right?
Mm,
I
You know-
can't think of a better example of one. Maybe
well, probably
Australia.
somewhere on the equator is what I would think.
Parts of
Mainly.
Africa are on the equator.
True. I remember seeing a post on, it was like an article of something, and anyway, somebody did the math to figure out how many solar panels you would need to power America, and
30,
Was
40.
the answer about 350?
so they did the math on it, and then they like put it on a map, and pretty much it's just like this tiny little dot in Arizona could power all of the United States.
Yeah, that's pretty
basically.
cool.
Yeah, so you don't really need even all of Africa to power America. Like,
There's many dots worth of space in Arizona, as far as I can think of.
Actually, that's a
Exactly.
good one.
Mm,
Arizona is too hot to live in.
it really is.
Replace it with solar panels.
Yeah, I
And then
agree.
subsidize all the people that live there to live somewhere else.
Yeah. In fact, they can move to Africa.
All right, we gotta stop using African
All right.
jokes.
What's
Now,
wrong?
see,
Okay.
I'm just
All
saying.
right. I overcompensated.
It's just, I mean, it's too dangerously close to go back to Africa.
I understand what you're suggesting. Yes.
It's getting close there.
Can I ask you a question, Ryan? Personal question.
Does it have anything to do with?
No, nothing to do
Okay.
with that.
Good.
If you were to need to furnish a new apartment
Yeah.
and you were planning on putting some art on the walls, how would you go about making the decision of what art you would like to put on the walls?
I would say, hey, Kate, what art?
No. Kate's not an option. You got to make the decision.
She's dead.
No, she's just not concerned with what's going on the walls. It's up to you. She's deferred
So
to
the
you.
problem is that neither am I.
I'm trying to get to your thought process around why you would choose a piece of art over another piece.
Sometimes I've been to art galleries, and sometimes I'll go like, this is like an interesting piece.
Yeah.
But I sort of don't know how to like value one over the other. Like we have a painting in our living room, and it's just like we bought it at like essentially Bed Bath and Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I was like, it looks okay. We need something to put there. I would choose something that looks like it wouldn't be in a Holiday Inn.
All right. That's
Like,
a good start anyway.
I wouldn't put like a painting of a pear. Oh, buddy Weed, you screwed me.
So I came to this conversation because I was in a long car ride with my mom the other day, and we started talking about various art stuff, and she was saying how she had this friend that like hated Gustav Klimt, and
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, okay, why though? And then I was like, well, I just realized something. Most people don't even ask the question why they don't like art or do like other art. And then that brought me back to that day when we were walking around Vancouver, and I was
Yeah.
like, look at that art, and you and Kate were like, we don't want to talk about that.
What art was it?
I don't remember. We were just outside walking in the street, and there was like a piece of art, and I asked, what do you think about that? And you both were like, I don't have a discussion.
Was it
here.
like there's like a tree stump that has 5 cars sticking out of it? Was it that one?
No, I don't think so. It was, we might have walked past a gallery or something. It wasn't a big deal. I wanted to have a conversation. I was curious what you thought, and then we just shut it down. So I just wanted to ask you, like, how do you get around that? Because art does come up pretty often.
You'd be surprised.
No?
I mean, it doesn't strike me, you know? I don't have the
Yeah.
art sense, I think. I went to a gallery once, it was the National Gallery of Canada, because I was just hanging out in Ottawa for whatever reason, and there was an 18-plus section, and there was like a series of photographs of a girl who just had a bunch of cum on her face.
Oh, that's something. Yeah.
And I was like, you know, to answer your question, I would not put those
put that
in
on
my
there.
apartment.
So your priorities for art, you don't want to be provocative. You don't want to be disturbing.
I don't want the art in my house to have cum in it.
You don't want bland. So you want something that's like in the middle of all those things.
Yeah, but I like to think that I'm at least astute enough to not just say, I want a pretty picture.
So my thinking is you're an intellectual type guy.
Oh, thank you. That's very...
And what that leads me to is, what do thinking type people get into in terms of this? I know your chat's probably rioting right now.
No,
so probably
dude, trust me,
They're not?
this is going way better than the last segment.
So I was thinking, like, what about like a Kandinsky? Does that seem like your type of thing? And then I'm like,
sorry,
no,
I
it
just
totally
ate.
doesn't seem like your type of thing.
What is a Kandinsky?
Vasily Kandinsky does very, it's like visualizing what the beats of a jazz song would look like. Something like that. It's very rhythmic. It's abstract, though. And I feel like that's not your thing.
Correct.
And you don't really like surreal stuff.
Yeah, I'm still kind of the opinion that, like, the ideal for art is a photorealistic drawing of a human face.
Huh.
Like, the most talented artist is the one who can draw something that looks the most photorealistic. I essentially have, like, the art opinions of, like, a 10-year-old.
I don't think that's necessarily that it's a 10-year-old opinion. I'm just trying to understand where psychologically you're coming to this question. So I think it's very informative. You seem to value someone who is very good at their trade. You value
technically
professional
skilled.
skill. And that's cool. That's like classical. People love that shit.
Hell yeah.
For like about 1,000 years, people loved that shit.
But then I was kind of like, aren't they all out of business now that you can buy a camera for like $80? It's like, try as you might. You ain't never going to be as good as a camera.
Well, it just led to the whole world of art kind of splintering in about 1,000 different directions. So there was just less interest in it. I don't think it means it went away. What about you, Rob?
I don't pay attention to art at all.
It's a vectorized poster of Darth Vader.
Yeah, that's my yeah. The art that I enjoy is film mainly, so I don't.
If somebody brought you to a museum, though, and wanted to start up a conversation, would you just be like, nah, not into it?
No, I mean I've been to the MoMA and stuff. I like it. I'm not. It's not something I'm passionate about at all. Oh no. Yeah.
And
Anyway,
to
I
be
just find it
honest,
an interesting viewpoint into your perspective is all.
I kind of understand what you're saying, Rob, that like you have an art that you appreciate. Because,
Yeah.
like, I've been to so many classical music performances because Kate is an oboist. I
Right.
see, like, one a month forever until the day I die. And I still, like, I'm getting better at it, but I don't implicitly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like, most of the time. It takes active work for me to be... Like, when Kate's like, oh, what was your favorite part? I'm like, I can't remember. I can't...
Right,
It
yeah.
doesn't stick in memory for whatever reason. Like, as soon as the
Yeah.
phrase exits, it's purged.
There
So-
are different kinds of art that resonate with different people, I think, and I think that's totally fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
The
really.
reason that it didn't stick isn't because you have a bad memory or because you don't appreciate it. I think it's because you don't have sufficient, like post points in that composition to be able to go, oh, here's an element we can focus on that we can then branch off from.
Yeah.
You see it as a sort of big overarching composition without like moments as much within it.
Correct.
You
It's
know
like
what?
too much to grasp in one go.
So it all gets blown out instead of you focusing specifically on some.
I do think that is very true because one of the things that, like you've watched movies with me several times now, right?
I have. I
And-
like doing that. It's fun.
Yeah, and I assume that you notice that like I pay attention to aspects that perhaps other people are not.
Yeah, I try to do that too.
Right. So I mean,
I think
it's
it's fun.
the same. It's the same kind of thing. Like if you're passionate about something, you seek out the knowledge about those things, and then that gives you a broader perspective on that thing.
Honestly, like the most beautiful art to me was the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 video that you unlocked when you beat the campaign as Rodney Mullen.
Yeah.
I do not remember what that is.
He's the master of flatland tricks.
Oh yeah, okay.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah, I'm not discounting that either. That was pretty cool.
Also, I did post the article about the solar panels.
Article.
Yeah.
It's like an art testicle, I guess. I don't really know where I'm going.
Yeah,
with that.
basically. I don't know why I tried to do that.
Anyway, I didn't mean that to come across as circle jerky. I just really enjoy this stuff, and I was just kind of curious what you thought.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
I
Yeah, I feel
appreciate
you.
the majesty of cinema.
I have become more appreciative of it. I like watching good movies, which is a meaningless sentence. But as I've gotten older, I have started to finally, like, I used to be the guy where when people would turn to me like 2/3 of the way through the movie and be like, he's the killer, I'd be like, how did you come up with that? And they're like, well, there's a knife in his hand covered in blood. And I'd be like, you're so observant. How did you do that? That's incredible. I've gotten better at that as I've gotten older. I mean, well, the color in this scene really echoes. Robert, have you seen Nicholas Winding Refn's film, The Neon Demon?
Oh no, I haven't seen that. I wanted to.
I
is that
don't
about?
understand what happens. It's about the modeling world, but also the models eat each other.
Whoa, that's not what I
Yeah.
expected.
And it's like gorgeous. The movie is beautiful. But
Yeah, I've wanted to see that actually.
I
Yeah.
watched the whole thing and I was like, I don't understand it was so highly watchable. I had a great time watching it, and then at the end I was like, I did not like that. But I had a great time watching it.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of movies like that where it's just like so abstract that it's pretty, but also not really compelling as a story.
That's a lot of the time what happens when people get too into the conceptual realm of film and less into like actually trying to tell a story, which is fine for its own reasons. They're just not nearly as accessible to people that just want to watch a movie.
Yeah, like pretty much see all of Alejandro Jodorowsky's filmography.
Holy mountain.
Essentially. Yeah. Great movie, actually.
Never seen it. I know my place.
It's real weird.
You know what I'm
weird
totally
movie.
into?
Yeah.
And these are quite popular now. It's not necessarily like a look how hip I am thing. I am all about that weird, like, Yorgos Lanthimos, whatever. You know, the Greek director who made The Lobster.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I
yeah.
am
remember
all
these
about
names.
his weird robot dialogue, like
Oh, yeah.
comedies where someone's whole family dies.
You would like Charlie Kaufman, probably.
I love Charlie Kaufman.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
Adaptation and Eternal Sunshine, two of my favorite movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. There's he's got that kind of like dry, weird writing style. Oh God. How do you guys feel about Wes Anderson, by the way?
Love him.
I
But
actually really
pretty
do
good.
love Wes Anderson.
haven't seen anything he's done since the year 2008. I have not seen Fantastic Mr. Fox,
Yeah.
Moonrise
I've seen that.
Kingdom, Grand
Seen that.
Budapest Hotel.
Seen that. They're all good.
Yeah, they're all good. Yeah.
But genuinely, Rushmore is like one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, Rushmore's great.
It also
That was
has
like-
the funniest line in any movie ever when Luke Wilson or Jason Schwartzman and Luke Wilson are talking, and he goes, "A nice nurse's uniform, guy." And then Luke Wilson goes, "These are OR scrubs." And then Jason Schwartzman says, "Oh, are they?"
Yeah.
Help.
You just
Fantastic
reminded
Mr.
me
Fox
how.
is really good.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's the strangest movie. Like you're gonna
Yeah.
at the end be like, what just happened?
Yeah. It is a very odd film, and it's great.
It's charmingly odd though, and not in like a sort of mainstream Tim Burton kind of way,
Yes.
but like it's got its own offbeat, off kilter kind of thing to it.
Wes
And again,
Anderson
you're
is
just
kind of like
confused by
Tim
the end.
Burton, but good.
Yeah, he is kind of like good Tim Burton. I could see that.
Yeah.
Which is
Well,
why,
I-
actually, I saw the Darjeeling Limited in theaters, and I was like, it's too much up its own butt. It got too... You burdened yourself. I'm
Yeah,
very,
yeah.
very glad watching, like, the past... I mean, it's been like 10 years.
That was the train one, right?
Yeah. I've been
I like
very
that.
glad watching the remainder, or watching the reception of the remainder, and being like, oh, he brought it back.
Yeah. I mean, in fairness, Tim Burton used to be good, and then I don't know, it sort of like
Something
what you were
happened.
saying. Well, I think it was just sort of like Ryan was alluding to. He just kind of got too high off the smell of his own farts.
Yeah, the
you know?
studios started to be, like, he started being weird, and then the studios were like, hey, weird man, here's $80 million. And he's like,
Right.
well, what if I made something popular weird? And you're just like, and I put Johnny Depp and
Oh.
Helena Bonham Carter in
always
every
those.
single movie. And
Yeah, that's the weirdest part about Tim Burton for me is that like he always casted Johnny Depp to fuck his wife, and I don't know
We've had this discussion so many times.
because I still don't know the answer to this. Like, did they have some secret sex thing going on? Because they must have, right? Like, they must have done that at least a couple of times.
I think it's just what happens when you're famous off of the idea of doing something offbeat, and then they try and make that accessible, and it just those two concepts don't comport. So you end up with this sort of watered down, bland version of something quirky, and it's not quirky at that point.
Diablo Cody.
Nicholas. Yes,
Yeah.
Diablo Cody. I am in Anne Orlando.
Oh, congrats! So you got to the top of the rocks.
Yeah. What do you do here? It's just it's a flat
You
wall, dude.
Get right up to the edge of that wall, and then you're gonna do a little bounce, and then you're gonna hook over the top of the next thing.
Like the
Then you're gonna-
Jaguar head or whatever
Yeah,
this is.
then you're gonna sit on top of the Jaguar head, and then you're gonna hook over the next thing, and then you're gonna sit on top of that, and you're just gonna keep on going up.
Do you use the ledge to get yourself up, or do you pogo off the ledge?
Pogo off the furthest right you can get up against the wall. Obviously, with like whatever gap you need to not just hit into it. I mean,
I see your point. Let's give this one try that will inevitably send me back.
it's just a little bounce and then a swing. Or just try and land it so your hook is right above you. That part, once you get over the shakes of it, is not so bad.
Oh my god. The roof just has a hand.
Yeah. You're going to put that thumb right in your anus. That's the point of that. It's really awkward, too, because you kind of rock back and forth on it.
And there I go.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there I go. Child slide.
New PB,
Oh,
though.
and then I go, yeah, you know what? That's good, dude. Progress has been made.
If you get over that wall, which you're very close to doing, because there's only 2 obstacles past that hand, you will then be in a spot where you can't really fall back down for a while.
Oh, that's how far is remaining in the game?
You're about halfway, maybe a
What
little past
the
half.
fuck? I thought that was like the last obstacle.
I consider Orange Hell to be the hardest part of the game still. So you might be
Alright.
past that.
Well, that's good. Well, at your leisure, we'll be back in 3 minutes to play some Jackbox. See you soon.
Hell yeah.
I guess I'll just leave this on then, just keep doing runs.
Might as well, dude.
Do it.
I had shit luck so far. I've only finished once in this whole time, and I got 17 minutes, which was not any better.
Rip.
My best is 13:24, and I had splits for nearly 8.5 minutes, and I botched it at the very end of the game. Fell right off the top all the way down. That killed me. That was worse than all my best progress getting lost.
Okay, Core.
Oh, dude. Hello, Austin.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Austin, did you see the bushtail possum that I put in Discord?
I've seen you post like 8 of those.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with bushtail possums now.
Hey, do you want to see me tilt Austin in one word?
Yeah.
Frozen.
Cool.
I don't get it.
So there's a new Pixar movie, which of course means the best new movie ever is now out.
Right. Yeah.
And it has an intro, apparently, that's Frozen based. It's like the story of Frozen.
30 fucking minutes
That's
of
crazy.
Frozen.
Turns out people really like Frozen, though.
Dude,
No.
having only
Everywhere I read
recently
you were.
having only recently seen, and I still haven't seen Frozen, but watching the like condensed version at Disneyland, it's like some of these songs are bangers.
The songs are fine. The movie's super average, though.
Let It Go,
Yeah.
not a banger because it's overexposed. But Love is an
I
Open
think it
Door
is.
is a classic.
I still contend that my main problem with Frozen is that the musical just stopped being a musical like halfway
Yeah.
through.
No, not even like a third through it. It was already done.
They just like stopped singing songs. Like I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they rushed out the product or something, but there just weren't any songs in the
We're
latter.
probably
half of the
not
movie.
exactly their prime demographic either, is the other thing.
True. Still though.
I thought I hated musicals, and then I watched La La Land, and it devastated me to my core.
Dude, musicals are great.
And I was like,
You
maybe
know
I
what?
like musicals?
While
Saw
you're
the
in New
first
York.
Broadway play recently. It was actually amazing.
What did you see?
Yeah.
The Anastasia one.
Ah,
Yeah.
More
I had
like
no idea they were that good.
Dude, while you're in New York, Ryan, you should go to a musical. It's really it's a
Yeah, you just have to get your tickets 6 months in advance.
well, yeah. Yeah,
Good luck
sometimes,
with
yeah.
should I
But
see,
it is
like Jersey
legitimately
Boys is
good.
in Vancouver right now. Should I see Jersey Boys?
You should see a Broadway musical in New York.
Okay, this is probably like a step down, but still.
Yeah, no, I mean it's like a whole other like watching live theater is like a completely different experience than anything. It's weird. It's so strange. It's strangely different.
But have you seen the pipes on the Jersey Boys?
yeah, yes, I've seen their pipes. They're lovely.
You know what I would rather see than Jersey Boys?
What?
Jersey Shore.
The Jerky Boys. Pretty much the same joke, Nick.
Right? Yeah.
Change one word.
You know what I would rather see than Jersey Boys?
Jersey
movie
Girl?
I paid for.
Oh, I
Spicy Boys.
Damn it.
They were probably trying to do like that the serial thing. Like they
Dude,
were
write a PUBG musical about landing Hospie.
We already did that. It's called
Yeah.
Gloryland Hospie.
Everyone says go watch Hamilton. I don't want to spend my life savings on a 90-minute like play on Broadway.
Well, it's I would recommend. I would just recommend watching a musical on Broadway. It's a good time.
Book
What's
of
playing?
Mormon, man, I really want to see it, but it's like 2 years to get it.
What's playing over there?
Oh, everything. Let's see what's on Broadway right now. Broadway.
Broadway. Do we only have 4 for Jackie?
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving.
That's
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, some people are like sharing their very first Thanksgiving with their newborn son.
Dude.
All right, so you got The Lion King, you got
Seen it.
Wicked, Phantom of the Opera, Christmas Spectacular starring the Radio City Rockettes. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that.
They just kick, right?
Yeah,
They kick a lot, though.
And they're
It's
like
like-
really
it's-
high.
it's its
Sometimes.
own thing, but I mean, it's not really the same kind of musical experience, in my opinion. But I think you got Aladdin, School of Rock, The Book of Mormon, A Bronx Tale, Anastasia,
A
Waitress,
Bronx
Cats.
Tale?
Yeah,
Wait, which came
Browns.
first, the chicken or the egg? School of Rock movie or School of Rock play?
School of Rock
Movie.
movie.
School of Rock book.
Richard Linklater doesn't use source material.
yeah.
He creates source material.
Broadway
Is it
recently.
Well, it was earlier. The movie came out in like 2002.
Oh, yeah. Link later.
Link
Got a
later.
room code?
Yes, I
Yeah,
have 38 to the room.
Got a boom code.
Also,
Coco
that's-
is really good though. Go watch it.
Yeah.
I should go see that.
It's
This is almost Star Wars.
very.
Everybody get in!
no one's gonna get that.
You
That's-
say that.
It's YODA.
I don't even get how it's to do with Star Wars.
Acronym,
Welcome
but take
to
out one of the
Oh,
letters.
okay,
I'm
got it.
cooking
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Oh, great. We wore the same outfit. Well,
Yeah.
better do this nude.
Um,
Hey, it's my 3 favorite
before I
people.
see Coco, I think I
And
have to see like
you.
80
And if you're
movies
not
that came out
playing,
this
don't
year.
forget you can
Yeah.
still join
I haven't
the
seen
audience.
Dunkirk.
The audience votes on
I haven't
fake
seen-
I haven't seen that
answers
either,
before
yeah. I
haven't
those
seen
gullible
Blade Runner.
players, and they also get to guess the truth.
Yeah, I really wanna see that.
Okay, here we go.
Well, honestly, like, wait for Coco, because, you know, if you can see it, like, you know, on Netflix or something, you don't have to watch 20 fucking... Ah!
Number 1, and that means you get 500 for each.
Wait, why are you
player
upset
pull
again?
with your
'Cause I
You just
made-up
didn't want it
answer.
to be
And
to
you'll
do with
get
Frozen?
1,000
I
for
paid for
finding the
Coco
truth.
and I got 30 minutes of Frozen.
That's extra juice.
Time to
Didn't
pick a
also
category.
get Coco?
Look, I went to the movie at 10 p.m., all right? It was late.
Or I'll just
I didn't
do
choose a
it.
category. I was so tilted.
That's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
It was debate.
I
Yeah.
wanted tortoises. That was what I
After a
rolled.
lengthy
Tortoises would've been way
ethical
better, in
debate,
fairness.
After a
so
lengthy
I-
ethical debate, middle school students at Ella Baker, a public school in Manhattan, officially decided not to.
blank. Now enter a bluff on your device that sounds real enough to fool the
never
other
heard of
players.
Ella
If
Baker.
you're stumped, you can hit the
Ella
live
Giggle,
review
I've heard of
Oh,
that.
you haven't
Yeah,
heard
like
of
it's worth half the
every
points.
public school in Manhattan?
There are actually I had a discussion with someone in my chat after the stream yesterday, and turns out he knew the same schools and the same friend groups that I was in.
I wish I knew how to spell.
Austin, what was the crowd like for a 10 p.m.
There were like
Wednesday show? Yeah, that's what I was just gonna ask.
I mean, all 10 of them were crying at the end of the movie. That
Yourself included,
oh yeah.
baby.
Sorry, I have family values.
So here are your choices.
Spoilers.
Look for the truth and tap
This
it
is
on
a
your
Christian
device.
stream, so I mean, we should all.
After a lengthy ethical debate, middle school students at Ella Baker, a public school in Manhattan, officially decided not to say swears, draw turkeys from their handprints, have recess, sue their parents, allow soda for sale in the school, or eat their pet fish.
Oh, I hope it's eat their pet fish. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah, I think it was like
Some of
one
these are-
audience lie and one
Let's see what everybody
game lie.
selected.
I forget that they literally give you 3 seconds to answer everything.
Yep,
Yeah.
also forgot that.
Yeah.
sue their parents was the audio lie. The audience lie.
You should soothe your parents.
Yeah.
Dude, my language centers are all messed up today. I slept so badly. Nick allows soda for sale in the school. Great lie.
Yeah, it was a real issue, actually.
I was recording Isaac earlier, and I said the expression "fork with no prongs," and then I thought about it for a second,
What
and I
is
was like,
that?
"That's just a stick, my dude. That's just
A metal
that
stick
was
with a
really
weird
worth the
thing
Manhattan
at the
tuition
end,
my
like a
brain
little shovel.
is like
Oh, is this-
half broken today."
It's almost a spoon.
It's like a half spoon, but like without the tilt.
Yeah, it's like a shitty spoon.
So the actual answer was eat their pet fish.
That's what I was gonna pick because it was so dumb that
How-
no one here would have thought of it.
Was
It's
it
always
a
the
barracuda or something? Ooh!
Why would anybody eat a pet fish?
Like, oh, they have a freaking albacore tuna in their classroom? The ghost of Zona Heaster Shoe, aka the Greenbrier Ghost of West Virginia, is known as the only ghost who... I don't even know how to parse the expression. Were they gonna eat a goldfish?
All right, I enjoy I think mine's a good lie.
Yeah, me too.
Hurry,
Me
use the
three.
lie for me,
Did
buddy.
you guys ever
Stop.
get a pet from your class?
My ex did a long, long time ago. We had a chinchilla that she took home, took care of for a week. That was nice.
Okay, which one's the truth?
I had a hamster that I named Speedy, and then that ended up becoming an ironic name because I overfed her and she got really fat.
Speedy's a boy name, too.
Yeah.
Has a Twitter account, likes busting, could eat, appears naked to those who see her, has a green thumb, or solved her own murder.
If it's any of these that aren't possible,
All
I'm
right,
gonna be
let's see what you
really
guys
mad.
picked.
Has a Twitter account. That's Austin's lie. That was a good lie. You didn't get anybody, but it was a good lie.
I thought it was a good lie.
I almost picked it. Appears naked, Robert's lie. Likes Bustin'. Wow, okay. Don't patronize me with your 6% correct answers.
I don't like that one.
Has a green thumb. Nick's lie. I don't know why it was in quotation marks. It kind of threw me.
I should have put just quotes on the green thumb part, because Briars, I thought would...
Oh, like Will Briars.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
The answer was solve her own murder.
Yeah.
Hey, I got it.
It's fucking stupid!
Why are you mad?
I'm so mad.
She solved her own murder.
It's just some stupid nonsense. Don't worry about it.
Celebrity social media.
Tweet.
Tito Jackson tweeted a picture of himself with employees at Whataburger and included the hashtag.
Blank.
I kind of love the idea of a game where you just guess what celebrities tweeted.
His name is George. Maybe don't retweet that one anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, it turns out that that story might not be 100% true.
Wait, which one?
The one about George Fan getting fired from...
Hurry up.
Oh
Podcast.
It may lack sufficient nuance.
Yes,
is probably a better way of putting it.
You have like 4 seconds by the way.
No.
There might be more nuance to the story.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
Find the truth.
What is the extra nuance?
That he wasn't necessarily working on the game at the time of him being fired. But the hashtag Tito Time, Blessed, What a Jackson, I Enjoy Burgers, Blessed, or Butts.
I don't know why. Why did I click this one?
Did you go for What a
Butts, didn't
Jackson?
you?
I went for butts.
I clicked butts.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. So
That
did
was
Rob.
what I got in 4 seconds.
That's you got half the players.
Motherfucker.
Blessed.
I knew it was wrong, but I
Turns out, shouldn't think so hard.
Blessed was Austin's lie.
Damn it.
I Enjoy Burgers is Rob's lie. Plausible though.
Yeah,
Hashtag Blessed was my lie.
Wait.
I know. That's why I was confused.
it
The
What a
actual answer. No, wait. What a Jackson is the audience lie.
Oh,
The actual answer is Tito Time.
I like that.
It's
Tito time.
always Tito time.
Yeah, well, it's Tito time.
Jackbox Party Pack 5. There's your new game mode. Bad celebrity tweets.
It's Tito time.
Like that one where Rob Thomas
Get ready for
tweeted
round
the
two,
path
where
to
all
a picture
points
instead
are
of the
doubled.
picture. He tweeted like C:/ my documents. Burgers. Let's do it.
The path of
did
a
burgers.
righteous man is beset on all
Here's the
sides.
question.
Didn't we just do burgers?
2015, the Works
In 2015, the
Gourmet
Works Gourmet Burger Chain in Canada debuted the PBC burger, which contains bacon, crispy onion strings, and a patty stuffed with blank.
Type in your lies
Oh.
now.
See?
I've actually eaten at this location.
Really? What? I'm
You're too close to the
truth.
Oh, that means you guys know what it is.
Yeah,
and you both got it.
100%.
Yeah.
I think this one's actually maybe too easy.
Yeah.
I threw up in the bathroom of a Works one time.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Michael
You
L. Fox
saying-
can tell you more about that story.
Oh,
You
dude.
saying it was too easy may have just given me the answer.
Yeah, I believe
Did
that.
you throw up because you ate there, or because
Okay, which
You-
one
you
is
just
the
threw up.
truth?
There was a different proximate cause.
okay?
Crispy onion strings and a patty stuffed with peanut butter, wasabi, almond butter, pea, Reese's cups, or bleu cheese.
Bleh. Did you guys
Wait,
have you
what?
guys seen that website Spurious Correlations?
I have not.
It's just basically, correlation does not
Okay,
equal
let's take a look.
causation. Right.
Oh, like,
So-
as ice cream sales go up, so do shark attacks. Like,
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
There was a funny one where heart disease was common around new Waffle House opening.
I did see that.
Nice.
I saw that on
That's pretty
Reddit, yeah.
good. Yeah.
What the?
That's good.
It's got to be Reese's cups, right?
It's got to be Reese's.
Reese's cups.
Like, Rob, did you enter peanut butter?
I did. Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah. I mean, it's the only one that it could be, right?
Oh, what the?
And after
I'm
you eat
mad.
it, you'll be
What? This
stuck
is
on
not
the
like a
couch.
ghost solving its own murder.
No, I'm mad because it was like PBC, and I was like, all right, so it's the B stands for bacon, the C stands for crispy onion string.
Right. Yeah.
So it has to be.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, man. I'm out of it.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Nick, it is your category. Yeah.
Here's a question.
Yeah, when I had to guess on the last one, I just didn't have time to alt tab over to the other window.
Oh, you got tortoises
Instantly
again.
over.
In 1942, the town of Pascagoula, Mississippi was terrorized by a man who broke into people's homes just to do one strange thing. Blank.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, this could be literally anything.
What happened to the guy who was gonna prove the Earth is
Finish
flat?
quick, or just hit the
He
line
proved
from
it, and it
behind.
is.
Oh, okay, good. Well, I'm glad we know that now.
One of our friends linked us to an article the CBC wrote about a flat Earth rocket scientist.
Okay, take
Okay.
a look
I
and find
quote,
the truth.
I don't believe in science. I understand fluid dynamics and how rockets fly, but those are just formulas. All right, whatever, dude.
Okay. Yeah.
I see what you're getting at. Write poetry on the walls, play with their cats, cut their hair in their sleep, steal their slippers, live in your basement, sleep in their beds.
I feel like I know which one Nick is.
And
I
what
might
do
as
people
well,
pick?
but I might have also voted for it.
Write poetry on the walls, audience lie.
God damn you, chat!
Live in your basement, Nick's lie.
Oh wow, I was wrong.
Don't forget that dude calls the atmosphere the Atmos flat. That is true. He does call it the Atmos flat.
That's a
Why isn't
great
it her
phrase.
story?
It was not sleep in their beds or live in their basement or play with their cats or steal their slippers.
No.
The actual answer is cut their hair in their sleep.
Oh!
Does he do
Yeah,
a
that's
good job at
pretty
it?
Incredibly
Even
unsettling.
worse, he gave
That's
everyone
like
the
that
right
reminds me
choice.
of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Wait, it says broke into people's homes, which means he succeeded at least once
Yes.
without getting
Can't be
caught.
that hard.
Okay, pick a category.
People are asleep around a certain time usually. You just kind of pop in, do some scissoring, and go.
And L
See
would
how
be
the
safe.
strike chip.
Good one.
On December
A lot of
3rd,
time.
2013,
Yeah, but think of the
TSA in
cats.
St. Louis confiscated
Yeah.
a gun from
Has
a
some bald
passenger's
pussies in your house
blank.
after that.
On
right,
December
type
3rd,
in your
2013, TSA in St. Louis confiscated a gun from a passenger's blank.
His butt.
Is
Right.
What?
anus.
You can't say that on the internet.
They
I was too close to the truth. That's hilarious.
I bet it's his butt.
Hurry up.
I
use
bet
a
they got
suggestion
it.
If you can't think of anything.
How bad do you, like, you should almost allow that person to legally kill somebody. If they're so passionate about it, they're willing to smuggle a gun in their anus.
Okay.
No, you
seek
haven't
the
seen how
truth.
small guns are now.
It's like a Derringer or something.
Yeah. Little one-shotters.
Whose comedian bit was it where, like, if you get old enough, you
Patton
should be allowed to kill?
Oswalt.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Confiscated a gun from a passenger's book, sock puppet,
Pucket. Paw tucket. Pete.
sock puppet, rectum, anus, baby, larger gun.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
Oh, that's a clever idea.
Turns
Bring
out
in a
it's,
big gun inside a smaller gun.
it's
Right.
not rectum. That's Robert's lie.
That's true. Yeah, he's right.
It's not book. That's Nicholas's lie.
Yeah, but it could have been.
It's not anus. That's Austin's lie. Baby was my lie.
Damn
oh,
it.
motherfucker.
How do you put a gun on a baby?
You just put it like in this stroller or something, I guess.
You slice it open and then sew it back up.
Oh
Like,
my
you put
God.
the-
Is it larger gun?
Had a
It's sock
toy pistol
puppet.
and
Oh.
a
all right.
shoulder.
Who brings a sock puppet on an airplane?
Well,
That's
I mean,
way weirder than a gun. I'd rather sit next to the dude with a gun.
Could just be a Second Amendment guy.
So it's come to this.
It's the
I mean, I
final
can see
finish.
his logic, you
One
know.
final
Nobody
question
checks the sock
with
puppet
triple
these
points.
days.
Yeah,
No
that's true.
pressure.
Ryan has 10
Les
times more.
Boyd is known among his peers for being the inventor of a one-of-a-kind
Les
hat.
Boyd is
It's
known.
made
They make up
specifically
all these
for
names.
blank.
Les Boyd is known among his peers for being the inventor of a one-of-a-kind hat. It's made specifically for blank to blank. Yeah. I have a question.
Okay.
If you're like a pilot, do you have to go through security at the airport?
Hurry, use the light from the
Yeah, they have a separate line though, so I don't think you have to wait.
The other thing is, can I see footage of that? Because I want to see if the pilots get treated the same way that we get treated.
I did read
look for
another
the truth
article
and pick
that
it.
said that 40% of pilots have admitted to sleeping while
did see that.
flying. Yeah.
I don't think someone got the.
It's made specifically for lions to be terrified of, moose to wear, birds to read minds, falcons to have sex with, men to breathe, dog to eat. Dogs to eat.
Dog to eat.
Dude, I don't understand. I actually, all of these sound
All
stupid.
right, who picked what?
I bet it's birds to read minds.
The lion one flooded me so hard. It's made specifically for lions to be terrified of.
Lion tutus.
Yeah.
Moose to wear was Austin's lie.
Oh yeah, I got dogs to eat.
Birds to
Dogs
read
to eat.
minds was my lie.
God.
Motherfucker.
Falcons to have sex with was the truth. Okay. Cool.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Aw,
Fair enough.
man.
Total shot in the
Population
dark,
hat
but
worn
These
by
are always
falcon
getting laid.
trainers is considered
By
an
hats.
excellent way to collect semen, as
With-
well
with
as a
hats.
bold-fashioned statement.
like they wear the hat,
Two
or they
hats.
and they fuck, or they fuck the hat.
I think
fuck the hat.
Yeah, I think
With
the man
no-
just wanted Falcons to fuck his hat.
What a strange.
It's a falcon
Hey, I'm Les
fucking hat.
Boyd. I made a hat that looks like a bird pussy.
Yeah.
That's
basically.
stupid.
Les Boyd hat.
Looking for a picture.
You don't want
Hey,
to
you
look
should
up
look
the
up-
ghost that solved their own murder?
Behold the Falcon sex hat.
All right. Well, there you go.
All right.
Wait,
1,200 subs. I'm buying one.
Jackbox screwed chat. That was chat's lie. The lions to be afraid of. So Jackbox just screwed them by putting it together improperly.
Audience members,
They do fuck the hat.
Yeah,
Of course, that's the point of it.
But what does he do with all
gear
the...
invented by Falconer Les Boyd in the early 1970s serves as a sperm collection device that allows captive birds to mate with their keepers.
But why... What does he do with the bird semen?
For finding the truth.
He
Throws it off the window.
shoots up that pussy. I don't know.
Drinks it.
Time to
Yeah,
pick a
you know, I
category.
don't know.
Does he put it
Wait,
in
wait.
like a fake falcon dick and then shoot it into...
Okay, but now you
Alright,
actually
question
have to
one.
look up the story
After
of the
short-lived
ghost that
Friends
solved her own
spin-off
murder,
Joey was
because how is that
canceled, the
possible?
living room set was turned into a
After
training
the short-lived
simulator for
Friends spin-off
blank.
show Joey was canceled, the
into
living
your
room
life.
set was turned into a training simulator for...
Oh god.
What?
Write
What do you...
something quick,
This
use
is
the
such a
light
hard
from
one to
the
come up with a lie for. Why do
Yeah.
you need a simulated living room?
There's hundreds of reasons. You just got to tap into the
Like,
minds.
for
of the people
aliens
using
that landed on Earth?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Training simulator for paramedics, SWAT raids, sitcom camera operators, police investigations, Green Berets, or arranged marriages.
Oh
It is
god, is it
affiliation.
arranged marriages? It's so absurd. I'm just gonna click.
Grain buyer ghost. Insert in nearby
Let's see how things
cemetery
shake
is
out.
Zona Hester Shue. Her death in 1897 was presumed natural until her spirit appeared to her mother to describe how she was killed by her husband, Edward. Autopsy on the exhumed body verified the apparition's account. Edward, found guilty of murder, was sentenced to the state prison.
On the
That sounds
testimony of a ghost?
Of a ghost.
Well, no, I mean, I guess they found evidence of the
Wait,
murder
what
after
year
that.
did this take place in?
The 1897.
That dude is a hero. That's a
Must
tragedy.
explain why they handle so
That
Yeah,
poor
there's-
man was jailed on the word of a ghost.
Yeah, that definitely didn't happen. Like, there's that guy was probably innocent of that crime, right?
That's what I'm thinking, at least.
All right,
Yeah.
choose a category.
It really sounds like the mother killed her.
Yeah, it really does.
Hey, the ghost of my daughter appeared,
That's
and
what we
here's
got.
the exact wounds she
This
said her
piece of
husband
red
inflicted on
pied
her.
is a rare breed of pig
Put him
that
in
was
jail forever.
intentionally bred to resemble
Yeah.
blank. Write your lies
The
now.
Husum Red Pied is a rare breed of pig that was intentionally bred to resemble. What do you mean he killed the person? You believe the ghost? And the freaking... Back then, when they do an autopsy, they were still wearing the plague doctor mask. Putting flowers in the snoot so that they didn't smell the body.
Flowers
Oh.
in the snoot.
All the leaves
Yeah.
are...
No, you're right,
Alright,
Pupper
where's the
Singularity. We
truth?
should make a hat for ghosts to mate with. That's the easiest way to do it.
They always get their ectoplasm everywhere anyway.
Intentionally bred to resemble the flag of Denmark, Karl Marx, cupcakes, a thin fallen birch log, Babe, or Winston Churchill.
What?
Oh, you got like 1
This
second.
one seems really easy.
God!
What the fuck? You just
It's so I can't help it. It's so fast. Babe was
half the
Austin
votes.
Sly. Cupcakes was Rob's lie.
It was.
A thin fallen birch log was Nick's lie.
God damn it! We're doing good.
Winston Churchill was my lie.
Don't.
Because
no.
Rob said that babies look like Winston Churchill during the pre-show.
I did say that, yeah.
The flag of Denmark. That's the correct
No.
answer.
So when there's a
Fuck
Danish tragedy,
off.
always remember to lower
Did it
your
work?
fuselage
Hold
The
on.
by
Husum
two half
Red
staff.
Pied.
Red.
This looks nothing like a flag.
Does it look like a pig?
It looks
looks
like,
like
a
a pig,
striped
yeah.
pig.
Yeah.
It's I actually sort of see it. God damn it.
Select a category.
Oh, Nick, it's your category selection.
Oh yeah. All right, let's get on that.
It's a protest.
No!
Me.
I just
Weeding
started
out
reading them.
crime.
Okay, focus up. In order to
They
detect
actually
illegal
bred
levels
these
of
pigs
odor
because the
from
Nazis
marijuana
didn't allow the
smoke.
Danish to
Denver
put their
police
flag
use a
up
device
anywhere.
called
What
That
an
is-
incredible and
Enter your lives now.
ridiculous story of human triumph over adversity. What if that's like a logical extreme brought to life? What if you bred a species of pigs to look like the flag? In order to detect illegal levels of odor from marijuana smoke, Denver police use a device called the...
Hurry, use the lie for me button if you're stuck.
I wish mine was right.
I saw that, you know, we're working on getting legalization done over here. It's like having an ironic
Right,
backfiring where they're trying to figure out what the legal limit should be for you to drive. And where they said it, people were like, well, if you've ever smoked weed, you will trip this breathalyzer. So now it's actually, it's possible in like 8 months it'll just be illegal to drive. Also,
Wow.
you have like 6 seconds to answer this.
Well, that's
Five.
not good.
4, 3,
Nope, Josh.
2.
Oh, it's Josh!
Who picked
Hello.
what?
Better answer.
Vaporizer.
You guys answer.
That's a lie. That's my lie.
I didn't answer.
Hi, Josh. Hey.
Dankometer.
Danko Geese.
Rick
Austin's,
Dankometer.
Austin's lie.
Danko
Weedometer
Jones.
420. Now, just like... It's funny, but if you pick that one, just ask yourself what you're doing with your life. Snoopometer was Nick's lie. The Nasal Ranger is the truth.
Oh, that's
God
lame.
damn it.
That's so lame.
Oh, see, the snoopometer makes sense because it snoops on
Which is
you.
a very funny thing to imagine when you're high.
It's just you can't drive if you're higher than Snoop Dogg.
Right. Well, that's probably fair.
You can tell you're too high if Snoop Dogg cries when you blow into it.
Into his eyes.
Into his eyes.
Josh, do you
got a
believe in ghosts?
single one correct.
No, not really.
Do you believe a ghost could solve its own murder?
Absolutely not.
Do you believe a bird should be fucking hats?
Wait, did a ghost solve a murder?
Yeah.
Well, that's the theory.
Who's
Oh,
murder?
you've never heard of the Greenbrier ghost?
No.
The only
He's
ghost
a
to
light
solve
man.
its own
Green
murder?
A Russian saying about things not always working the first time
is translated as the first blank is always a blob.
Type in your
The
lies now.
first blank is the blob.
Wait, didn't we get this one already?
No,
Yeah,
we
I
had
know
another
those.
Russian phrase. Apparently, it's just a Russian subcategory in Fibbage. The last one was like, don't. It was like, don't count your chickens, but the Russian phrase was like, don't buy stock when your potatoes aren't out of the ground or something.
Finish quick.
Wow.
So Josh, you said not really.
Yeah.
Where's the hesitation there?
I don't know, like parallel dimensions and shit. They might like exist.
Choices.
Okay.
And so like,
The first
Yeah.
potato is always a blob. The first pancake is always a blob. The first pig is always a blob. The first baby is always a blob.
Oh.
The first mud pile is always a blob, or the first bomb is always a blob.
definitely the first potato.
What do Russians think are blobs?
All
That's a
right,
great
let's see what
question.
everybody
I mean,
did.
first baby's a blob.
Whoa.
I
that
mean,
how
we
that
did
song
make
goes?
2 movies about Russians called The Blob.
Were they about Russians or were they about a blob?
And I thought that was like not in Russia.
Yeah, it was in America and also had no Russians in it, as far as I remember.
Yes, but it's symbolically about. Did you
About
notice that the
communism?
blobs were red? Yeah.
They were pink. They were pink, actually.
I would say like they're like more purple.
They were definitely pinkish purple.
Yeah. It was.
I
It
think
was.
the
Those
first
were supposed to be
pancake, the
symbolically
first
about
steak, the first pot of
the
water,
Soviet Union and the Cold War.
first
Well, they really
dash of
fucked up
salt.
because they were
Yeah.
purple.
The Thing did a much better job of it, in my opinion.
Dude, this is a great phrase. The first pancake is always a blob.
That's not true though. It doesn't make. Well, actually, you know what? The first pancake does always suck.
That's it.
Yeah.
It basically means like, practice makes perfect. Legalize
That's
it.
not true.
That's the category.
Don't
All right, here
supersize
it
it.
is.
Despite it being a crime for the last 38 years, in 2014, Grand Rapids officially made it legal to blank another person.
Blank another person.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
here lies.
Oh.
Nuts.
What is 1, 2, and 3 do? Is that vote or something?
That's like chat can choose their answer by voting.
Write something
Yeah.
quick or use
Just
the
ate us.
lie for me button.
But how do they know?
They see it on their devices.
I gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
They can Jaturkey us.
I've never played this as a chat man before.
How's your Thanksgiving, Josh?
Okay, where's
It
the
was
truth?
good. It was good. My immediate family, they all fucked down to South Carolina, so like they left me high and dry.
Yeah.
So, but I hung out with Kristen's family, and that was super nice.
Despite it being a crime for the last 38 years, in 2014, Grand Rapids officially made it legal to annoy, greet, sodomize, high five, point at, or blow another person.
I know the answer.
Do you?
Yeah,
What do you think it is?
it's HF.
All right, let's see what you guys
I
picked.
five.
have insider information that says you are incorrect.
God damn it!
It is also not sodomize, which is Nick's lie, or greet, which is Austin's lie.
There's a lot of sodomy laws out there, by the way, so there are places that's actually valid.
High five was indeed my lie.
Where's Grand Rapids though?
Michigan.
Oh yeah, they're up north though. I wouldn't say Sodom.
You're up north.
Not as far north as.
Michigan's
Michigan.
a little
And I
bit,
think
a
you
little
can-
bit of both.
Point at was the audience lie.
Oh,
I'm shook.
You got me.
The answer was annoy.
The
shit.
old law was declared unconstitutional
I would be fucked
in the case
before
Grand
2014.
Rapids
Absolutely
versus
true.
I know you are, but what am I?
We'd all be in jail, let's be honest.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's kind of like half of the content of the show is just deliberately annoying somebody else to within an inch of their limit.
Select
Do they have the death penalty in Grand Rapids?
Why do you want me to move there?
No, I meant because I'd be dead.
Yeah.
You'll be dead.
and time's
It's
up.
your category, Nick. Oh, you got it. You got it.
No, I didn't.
Okay, here's
It
the
says try to
question.
relax, though.
What
Need
game
to
is this?
relax?
The Harmode
Harmode
Team
Team
Salon in Germany
Germany
offers customers the rare opportunity to be massaged by...
blank. All right, type in your lies.
Huh.
Hard mode.
The Harmode Team Salon.
I know what it is.
Yeah, me too. It's very German.
Hard mode. Hard mode.
Would you like a massage?
You can be
Have you
massaged
guys
by our
ever,
blanks.
Hurry up. Use a
Have you guys ever
suggestion if you can't
sodomized
think of
anyone?
anything.
No. I also don't... I like to think that it's a group effort.
What?
It's not something you do to somebody else. It's something you do together.
Yeah, you
Right.
agreed. Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't
You
say,
agreed on the
I
sodomy.
sodomized her. You would
Yeah.
say, we sodomied.
we scream. Yeah. I don't sodomize, but we sodomy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rare opportunity to be massaged by a school of fish, an elephant, service dogs, snakes, a large stick of salami, or eels.
Specifically, a large stick.
And what did people pick?
Those small
That's
salamis
eels.
around
It's
here.
totally
Who on earth, 8% of the audience, no offense meant, Austin, picked an elephant? Would actually crush your body.
Wait, come on,
It's
guys.
like 5,000 pounds.
Don't do that.
Service dogs was the audience lie.
Oh, you
Eels was my
motherfuckers.
lie.
Oh shit! I keep picking yours.
Salami was Robert's lie.
That's true. Yeah.
A school of fish was Nick's lie.
I haven't gotten one correct this whole time.
Snakes is the truth.
Yeah,
You were
got
so
it.
close
Yeah.
though, Ryan.
Indiana Jones
Sneaky
gave
snakes
up
for the
Eels,
win.
yeah.
Yeah.
Eels are the snakes of the sea.
Well, that's basically my fibbage strat, is like, I try to come up with what I think the most plausible answer is and then go slightly off to the side.
Is there-
You'd be excellent at Boulder Dash.
I'm
Is
pretty
there a
fucking good
service-
at Boulder
Final
We should play
fibbage.
Boulder
One
Dash.
question left
Yeah.
for triple
Alright,
the
Robert,
points.
you may
Good luck.
continue.
Well, I was gonna say, is there a service where I can go
Strangely,
to a
there's
place
an
and pay a
Instagram
bunch of
account
money
with
to have
over
like
170,000
a couple
followers
hours hanging out
that
with like
consists of
hundreds of
only a
puppies?
woman
Because I would do
smashing
that.
blank
You can just
into
go to like a
blank.
rescue shelter.
You could, yeah, you just
Oh,
go to a
eyes
shelter and
now.
then like adopt one and then take it back the next day.
I get it. Balder Dash.
There's an
That was
Instagram
low.
account with over 170,000 followers that consists of only a woman smashing blank into blank.
Just kidding, it was pretty good.
I feel like we should know this. This sounds like a thing that we would know for no reason.
So chat is just screwed.
I know what it is.
Because I think that the Jackbox is going to mess them up.
Oh yeah.
Hurry, use the lie for me button if you're stuck.
When is NL getting Instagram? I get mad sometimes because people tweet Instagram photos and then I want to click on it and be like, what are they eating? And then it takes me to a sign up page that says you
Yeah.
need to be signed up to Instagram to see
Same.
this photo.
Yeah.
It's like
Same
let's
Pinterest.
just all go back to Twitter.
Just
It's so
stop
bad.
tweeting your Instagram photos.
Yeah, just tweet them. Tweet the
Smashing
photo.
paint into a canvas,
No.
fruit into her breasts, eggs into the carpet, watermelons into her vagina, bottles
know
of
what
relish
this is.
into pictures of George Bush,
I
or
actually-
her face into bread.
All right, let me know when you all answer, because I'll tell you the right answer.
I've answered.
It's the George Bush, isn't it?
No,
It's the bread?
it's the bread.
Okay.
Let's
It's
go.
bread.
Let's go.
It's bread.
I told you that for some reason we would know this.
Why is she doing that? Smells good?
I don't know.
Bread does smell good.
Bread does smell and taste good.
Mhm.
Dude,
Yeah.
for real.
I could eat
Love
bread
bread.
all the time.
You know what
piece of
I've
the
been
bread?
starting to appreciate more lately?
Uh-huh.
I used to go to the grocery store, I'd see this item, and I'd be like, that's just small bread. Why would I ever want that? Give me a
Small bread?
full-size bread.
Rolls.
Rolls.
No.
What are you talking about?
Buns.
Small bread?
Nah.
You're
You're warm,
crackers.
We have
obviously.
the internet
Crackers.
we deserve.
No.
Biscotti.
No. English muffins.
Oh, yeah, English muffins are great.
So my morning routine lately, I got this huge brick of like Canadian bacon, slice off a thick chunk, put it in the frying pan, toast the English muffin, eat like a little breakfast sandwich. It's delicious.
Dude, you're almost doing the Dexter Morgan intro life.
Yeah. So wait,
Wait, you're not a ghost,
I'm
are
just-
you? You gotta tell me if you're a ghost.
I've just learned something.
Yes.
You guys actually eat Canadian bacon over there?
Yeah. But like, it's not as common as bacon, but
They have
people do
really?
eat Canadian bacon here.
Oh, you're all monsters, honestly.
I mean, Canadian bacon is good, dude.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just a lie.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. Josh, would you like to join us for some Quiplash?
No, I'm on the phone right now. I'll be in the next segment though.
How can you just come on the show uninvited and then take a phone call on the
I have
show?
to take a phone call. Just leave me alone. I love my girlfriend.
It's true, he does.
He really does.
He
It's,
usually
just,
more.
it's not even like bad manners. It's just strange manners.
Might actually just go talk to Lynn for a while right now.
Yeah, that's a good
Dude,
idea.
by all means, it is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Lynn, you want to come on the show?
I'm loading Quiplash.
All right, I'm off the phone. What's up?
Nice. Oh, well, there you go.
Come play Quiplash.
Yeah,
How do I play Quiplash?
I will give you a
Jackbox
code
on
and then you can
TV.
play Quiplash.
Jackbox.tv.
.tv.
All right, I'm ready for the code.
Rezzy.
I'm
Red
ready for the
Z.
code.
Red Z.
Do
Do you have the time
to
listen to me whine
About nothing and everything
That is the
all at
Jazz
once.
theme song.
I am one of those
melodramatic
fools.
neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Cause I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? About touchdown. That was fun. I haven't listened to that song in like 10 years.
I should really go back and listen to Nimrod. That's a great CD.
That was pretty good.
These
So
are-
anyway, so Ryan,
Yes.
have you just been toasting your English muffins and putting butter on them, because it's also very good.
No, because I mean, this is a whole different discussion. So like,
Yeah.
I only have butter, and the butter is in the fridge because we don't have whole lot of counter space. So
Okay.
I have to like, it's a production. I gotta like take the butter
gotta-
out,
right,
microwave it, and spread it. So usually I just eat the toasted English muffin.
Do you have a toaster?
The time to listen to me.
About
I'm so mad, actually. like there's like so many people in chat are like 10 out of 10. That was fun. They enjoyed that. And there's just like one guy in chat just completely dead faced, like it was not good.
I think it can be not good, but still fun as a
There's
concept.
Enjoy it.
And that guy's name, Elucidator.
There's always one person in chat, and this goes for all of us, myself included. Whenever somebody speaks, they go, "Here comes X to ruin the show again."
Right? Yeah.
Just be nice,
Yeah. Yeah.
you weird boys.
Origination.
We were all complicit in that, so I mean, I'm usually X, so I give it to you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, funny time.
It's Quiplash, yeah.
Oh shit! I'm totally getting a quiplash on that one. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, you got the overlay, huh?
Done.
Yeah, that's an overlay.
My mistake, chat. My
Better
mistake.
than a Nurle,
Exactly.
the best color you've never
Here
seen.
comes the overlay to ruin the show again.
Yeah. I am.
Oh, I was wanting the silence to continue forever.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we were doing that.
You have the time. The least threatening name for a serial killer: the Boston Rob or the Boston Rob? A popular TV show title with the word poop inserted. Tiny Poop Hunters or Poop Friends?
Tiny poop hunters.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
I actually think that a jinx.
A jinx.
A jinx? I want a jinx.
You totally Sean Connery that word.
A jinx should give you like 1,500 points.
A winner goes home and fucks the prom queen.
What is that?
That was like
Trebek from-
Optimus Prime?
yeah.
Optimus.
Put the cube in my chest.
Tiny Poop Hunters.
Sure, put the
I can't even hear you. You've become such a tiny Sean Connery.
Day is mine, Trebek. I'll take the penis mite here for 4.
You would never go on a roller coaster called the Spunk Trunk or the Boston Rob.
Yeah. I wouldn't go on either of those. I don't like roller coasters.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I like them.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You like roller coasters?
No.
What? What are you talking about?
I
I'll
find
do
them
indoor
scary.
roller coasters. Yeah,
Are you
me too.
pooping on my chest?
They're
What?
meant to be scary.
They're meant
Yeah.
to be fun and thrilling.
If you enjoy
For
being
children.
scared.
I don't know.
See, look, when you watch a horror movie, part of the fun of the scariness is that, like, you know you're in no danger. When
Yeah.
you're on a roller coaster,
you
there's
are
still,
in
like,
no danger.
there
You're
is, like,
traveling at like
1%
100
chance.
miles an hour.
Yeah, people have died on roller
Look,
coasters. There's still
you
a
ever
chance.
seen how it goes in Planet Coaster? Everybody goes flying, and everyone has a good time as the thing crashes into a crowd. It's all fun.
A creepy thing to find scribbled onto a dollar bill. I can see you through this pyramid, or money is the real Babadook.
What is? Alright.
Babadook.
I've never seen the Babadook.
It's bad. Don't watch it.
I thought
heard
I
it
haven't
was, like-
seen it, but I
wasn't
heard it was
supposed to be,
really
like,
good.
It's fantastic.
Isn't that a song?
Very, very
Chad is right. You don't have a 1% chance to die on a roller coaster.
good. Much
It's
less
like
than that. But still.
85%.
You have like probably like a 1/10 of 1/10 of 1/10 of a percent to die.
But there was that one story, and I've told this before, of the guy who was in a roller coaster in like Disney somewhere or something like that, and it was one of the ones where your legs hang, and a bunch of kids jumped on, jumped over the fence, and this dude kicked off one of the kids' heads.
Fucking good! Fucking good! He deserved it, little bastard!
Well, no, see, the kid did, but then the poor guy has to know that he literally decapitated a man with his
How
sword.
some Evil Dead
do you
shit.
think he feels every night before he goes to sleep?
Something you do not want to do without standing in a police lineup. Wet your pants and faint or admit guilt.
Even crazier is Disney wouldn't admit the kid is dead until he got to the hospital.
Yeah, his head landed in the parking lot, so that's where he died. Admit guilt wins.
I would love being that man.
You want to kick a child's head off?
If he deserves it, yeah.
Isn't that the other feint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like in Chivalry when you press the control key.
Yeah.
But dude, Kate showed me this news article about these dudes they were riding the Tower of Terror. They were college age, and they just took off their seatbelts on the ride. So then the thing drops you from like 100 feet up in the air. They bounced like twice, and then it got the lights turned on, and the dude was just like, "You guys, come here." They like ruined the whole ride. What kind of fucking moron gets on a machine designed to simulate you dying, and then takes off the safety harness?
Yeah, that's. I'm surprised they're not dead.
You actually deserve death at that point.
Well, see, but in that scenario, they could have killed other people too. Like, what if their bodies flew up in the air and
Exactly.
then they came down and murdered everyone else on the ride? This is why I don't ride roller coasters. All right.
Okay.
I made a really gross answer.
Yeah?
Yeah. Did no one told you that life was gonna be this way? That's how.
Did no one told you life was gonna be this way? Do you have a
Okay, here we go. The first prompt is,
Oh.
Come up with a
TMZ celebrity headline from 5 years in the future. Internet celeb J. Smith OTI kicks head off teen, or last remaining actor accused of groping women.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Last remaining act. He's the only one who does every part. Every movie.
I like that one.
It's a decent quip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys ever do the Mummy ride in Universal Studios?
Never been.
Nah.
Well, minor spoilers if you
For
want to
a
go on
roller
the ride.
coaster?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Don't spoil it for you, Rob.
Minor spoilers, but what it does is it does the thing where it takes you up the slow incline, right? And then you get to the top of the hill, and then the ceiling lights on fire,
Oh, yeah, okay.
and then it throws you backwards.
There's a ride at Animal Kingdom that does that in Disney World.
The worst thing to find growing on your neck. The already staggering U.S. national debt or the head of Gary Busey?
They're both really good.
Yeah.
Dude, Rob, I love Universal Studios.
Yeah, me too.
Because the rides aren't scary.
Yeah, I'm all for the indoor roller coasters, or the indoor rides. I'm with those. But if you take me near Incredible Hulk, no.
Very strange priorities.
I don't find it pleasant to be afraid like that.
I don't find it pleasant to not be able to breathe and have my stomach wanting to be on the outside.
Yeah, like you go when you go down the drop, you go as fast as you think is possible, and then double it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
like
No,
it.
you guys are crazy.
You know what ride's great? Spider-Man. You don't move like at
Oh,
all.
I know.
but it
I
feels
rode that
like you
one.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at Universal Studios.
Isn't that just a video you watch and they shake you in your seat?
Sort of.
basically, yeah.
They kind of spin you around
That's
a
not
little
a ride!
Dude, but it's awesome. It makes you feel like it.
I did the
I
Back
don't
to
like
the
this
Future one of that.
elitist
It was
attitude
stupid.
that you need to feel threatened to enjoy something.
bit. Yes, I agree.
What's it like being so low T?
You also don't like anything bitter.
He's got
Wait,
you
he's
there.
on your side. Wait, no, he's not. No,
No, he's not on my side.
God damn it.
I just don't like. I'm not saying roller coasters are a lie. I believe that Josh has he experiences pleasure riding them.
Yes. Why wouldn't I? So good.
The 3 ingredients in the worst smoothie ever: pickles, lettuce, and poison, or poop, vomit, and your mammy's menstruation.
Jesus Christ.
Is that
Thanks,
Mr.
Rob.
Alf here?
Mammy.
This is
Sammy,
Nick
what are
versus
you
Rob.
doing?
So this is...
I don't like that at all.
Dude, can we
You have
all
to
take a
time.
trip to Halloween Horror Nights one time? Because it's
What is that?
awesome.
No, I want to be
the haunted
scared.
house?
It's just stay.
Are you serious? You can scare like haunted houses that are clearly fake as shit?
Yeah.
He's scared of the mummy. Oh no, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's
That's
a
a
fair
very
point,
good
yeah.
point.
He was
Not
10.
currently
I'll give him a pass on that, but if you're a
I
grown
hate this
adult,
narrative, dude.
if you are a grown adult, you should not be scared of like haunted houses.
The worst advice an IT guy could give: give up, just give up, or turn it on and back off again.
Give up is so great. I wish I could say that. A lot of people. Not for IT purposes.
Yeah, I gotcha. I went to a haunted house once. They actually lit up some chainsaws. Literally lit them up in the middle of the room.
What do you mean, like
Well, yeah,
with Christmas
but
lights or
they
with
the
fire?
chains on them. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
There were no chains, yeah, but like the sound of a revving chainsaw in the dark
Yeah.
is actually fucking terrible.
Dude,
It's so great.
at
I love
Halloween
it.
Horror Nights, they had the one of the times I went, they had a whole section where they had demon bikers, and they had these chainsaws. It was just hilarious seeing people come out of rides and a guy hiding in a bush and then just coming out with a revving chainsaw, making them scream and run away. It's so great. Oh, I love that.
But you hate roller coasters.
I hate roller
This
coasters. Yes.
is
I
round
hate
3, the last lap. Final chance to catch up.
Josh, if you love roller coasters so much, why don't you
And
marry them?
everyone gets the
I don't
same
know.
prize.
There is
Hey,
a lady that did
I
marry a
saw
roller
that.
coaster.
Oh, yeah.
Josh, do you take this Kennywood wooden coaster to be your lawfully wedded wife till death do you part?
She
Dude,
would
I
let
would
the oil
probably
drip on
marry
her
the
fingers.
Thunderbolt, yeah.
But what would
But
you
I gotta
say
explain.
if the preacher said, "Do you take this roller coaster to be your lawfully wedded wife?"
I do.
You have the time to listen to me.
Is this a all quippers?
Yeah.
So you all are
Right.
looking at the same thing?
So, Halloween Horror Nights story. My mom actually peed her pants one time.
That sounds really fun.
It's hilarious. We walked into this room, and it was just the walls and the floors and the ceilings was all black and white checkered, right? And they had a strobe light going, and it seemed like a completely fine room. There's nothing in it.
Yeah,
But there were
totally
actually
a fine room. Very normal.
It didn't seem like the rest of the rooms were covered in blood and there were zombies and crazy shit, right? So
Yeah.
this was just black and white. Oh, well, there you go.
The next product for Matthew McConaughey to endorse: weed, Rob's mom's peed-in pants, all right, spaghetti, the alt-right, Green Day.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh no.
So anyway, black and white checkered room, strobe light. There were people camouflaged in black and white checkers, and they had little air guns. They just shot it
Pretty
at her.
creative.
Yeah, it's good. It was a good time. They're not allowed to touch you, so that's why they use the air guns.
They had the air guns at the Twitch Halloween party thing.
Oh.
And it's just like, I don't get it. They're trying to scare you, but the thing that they're using is very inherently not scary. So
Yeah.
they shoot you with the air gun, and you're like, oh god. And then you look and it's just an air gun, and you're like, oh, it was air. What's the point, man?
Yeah.
They should, yeah, you're right. They should stab you with actual knives.
No, what
lot
every
better.
group should just have one plant that is like a prosthetic person, and then they just get obliterated as soon as you walk in.
god.
You're like,
Yeah,
over
that'd
here
be
is where they
great.
got the carousel, and then over here, and then they just get like swallowed up by a spike trap or something.
That's horrible.
Explode into a bunch of spaghetti sauce.
We can't seem to find the
that'd be
middle
great.
ground here. We're going too far on both sides.
Well, there was a really good one where the dude had like he was on stilts and he had the little zombie head that he's holding, like the little voodoo head.
Yeah.
And someone was like, "Oh, can I take a picture?" And they can't say anything, so he like
That's
posed for the
all.
picture.
Now for
They
the
took it,
final
and right when the flash happened, he threw the head at her, and like he reeled it back in on a chain, like a.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is
So
pretty
cool. I was like, hey, that's a good scare. It was
Have a head on a chain.
a fucking air gun. You just shoot at someone who's not looking at you.
Go. Let's let inertia carry us to another quip.
Hi, I am Josh.
Okay.
Schmidt,
Quip is just drawing,
court-ordered host
but with
of
words.
Those-
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that often.
Come on, get
All right.
serious. We're trying to play a
That's
game
like
here.
making
murder?
words with
Round
letters.
one. You get
Dude,
to
Making,
make
what was the thing that
something
Austin said
like your answer.
like a year ago?
Bonus if you can
It's
guess.
like making
Oh,
words
yes.
with letters.
It's like
Or
making
things with words. I don't remember. It's cool.
yeah, it's like thoughts with letters or something.
Oh shit.
It's like spelling with letters. Okay, yeah, right, that was it.
I
How do you turn off shuffle in Windows Media Player?
It's the
Oh, those little
icon.
double lines there.
Yeah, the icon looks like DJ Hero. It's two
Yeah.
lines that cross each other.
Oh,
yeah,
no!
but if you have it in like condensed mode, that button doesn't exist. It's so stupid.
Probably gotta leave there.
I hate so much about
What are you
Windows.
listening to, Josh?
Fucking Green Day. Nimrod.
Hell yeah, Dookie.
It was really all about Dookie, not so much about Nimrod.
Nimrod
Yeah,
was no
at
Nimrod.
the
is-
time of your life.
I'm glad we're over that phase.
Time
in
of your
music
life is
history.
Nimrod.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, you sucking my dick?
It's just not a good song. You have 10 seconds.
Oh my god, I'm fucked.
Time of your life is Nimrod.
What did I just put in?
That.
I know, but chat was like, it's not.
Something that's made worse.
And by that I
by
mean
adding
one
cheese.
person in chat.
Yeah.
Something that's made worse by adding cheese, toes, or diarrhea.
Quality.
Nice. 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 Did you guys actually like Green Day when you were kids?
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, like Nimrod is still like
No,
one of the
Dookie
albums I
is
can go and
still
listen
one
to.
of the best.
You really
albums
say
of the
Dookie, huh?
90s. Came into this world as a reject.
Yeah, my first bands were Green Day, Sublime, Michael Jackson, Todd Rundgren, and Presidents of the United States of America. I'm not
Todd
kidding about it.
Wow.
Todd Rundgren.
We
Lundgren.
can't play this game anymore, but can we still be? I saw Vanilla Sky.
Wow.
Next up,
It's a weird grouping. It's perhaps why I'm so weird now.
Michael Jackson's great.
Time.
Yeah.
Was, I
A
suppose.
little known way to get gum out of your hair. Start a YouTube channel based on Isaac, or have 20 guys J.O. on you from on high.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't know why, but it gets it.
Doesn't even matter how hard you try.
Yeah, well, see, that was a band that I liked when I was a kid. So
Yeah, I like them
I
too.
don't like
Not
them
much
that
better.
much.
What band?
I was way into Linkin Park.
Linkin Park.
I wasn't into Linkin Park.
I like Slipknot too.
I was never a Slipknot guy. Although I did like all the boy bands.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I got into All Star
No,
Chorus,
I
and we
actually
had a.
not so much in sync until like maybe after Bye Bye Bye.
What is
Yeah.
All-Star
Okay,
Chorus,
next
Nick?
one. A strange place to
All
go
county,
while
I mean.
wearing a
Oh,
scarf.
It was like the higher level of you go to like a countywide. They make like a
sang
chorus out of
All-Star
the
over
best
and
of
over.
all the
Yeah.
choruses. And we made a 5-person boy band while we were there during practice, and we sang and sing songs.
Somebody.
A strange place to go to while wearing a ski mask, snowboarding, or bank vault.
Told me the world is gonna roll me.
Neither of these are strange.
Oh, okay. It's just totally normal to go into the bank vault.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you see a guy
Yeah, that's normal. That's
No,
what
no,
you think. That's
but
what you
you
fucking
get-
think, Robert. That's
get why it's
What if
happening.
it's a bank
no,
at a
that's what I
ski
mean.
resort?
You get why it's happening.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like if
Why
you
did
see a guy with a ski mask at a bank vault, it's like, oh, the bank's being
Were you speaking English there?
I was trying to.
For a second, you became the first 8 seconds of Down Under by Men at Work.
He was doing the verbal equivalent of Looney Tunes. When the coyote is off the cliff and he's running but hasn't fallen yet.
Ada.
The most embarrassing crime to get caught committing. Masturbating on the roof of your house at 8 got me on my... Or lobster loitering.
Ada.
Ada. I knew a girl named Ada.
Ada Wong?
Also, this was a thing that happened in my college town.
Masturbating on the roof of your house at her?
Yeah. Oh, well.
If you're going
Hey,
for like
Ada!
if you're going for 8 a.m., why wouldn't you just like make at the at
Coming up
symbol?
next,
She just had gum in her hair, man.
It's me,
What?
Louis C.K.
Oh.
Do you mind if I do this up here?
You have this time. The weirdest thing
chicken dance?
The weirdest thing you can buy at the Vatican gift shop. Jesus butt plug with healing oils or Green Day's 1993 album Dookie.
Dookie.
I like the chicken dance idea. It
came out in 1994.
Do you have the time to listen
It
to
came
it?
out in 1994. No one can vote for that.
Prove it.
Just Wikipedia did it.
I don't buy it for a second. You have the time?
So no one told you life was
Oh,
gonna be
dude.
this way.
You're lucky, Austin. You are damn lucky.
Oh, it's only round 2.
It's only round 2.
Everything is
Round
double,
dos.
twice as much.
Yeah.
Dude, I went to the beer
Those you
store.
have
It
the
was closed
lime.
today.
The beer store?
Yeah. we
That's
have
what we
beer
call it in
stores.
Ontario.
The beer store.
So like, it's a beer distributor because like you can't buy beer anywhere except beer distributors in PA. It's lame.
That's the end of the story, huh?
Yeah, I mean, like, what else is there? I went to the beer store and it was fucking closed. But no. Okay, so the beer store says open 365 days a year. Open from 10 a.m. till 11 p.m. Shit's fucking closed.
You can't advertise being open every day if you have closed days.
I agree.
It's illegal.
Like,
It's true.
yeah. I was so pissed.
You don't think holidays count as an exemption?
You can take a holiday off, you just can't say open 365 days a year.
That's
I
true.
thought you said they open every day, implying every normal business day. I would say that.
If they
I
have
guess
the number in the
Yeah,
advertisement.
no, I didn't know.
If they have the number, yeah. If it's
Numbers-
ambiguous like every day, then I'll
number makes it false advertising.
Yeah, yeah.
What the hell is a... I'm gonna spoil it. What the fuck is a magazine category?
Ha! Oh, you're up against me.
Let's start this show.
Oh, also, now that we know that you're up against me, my answer is gonna be really easy to spot.
Wow! What the lamest Transformer would morph into? Tampon or a cuck liberal Keurig?
What's the difference? Am I right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, man!
All right. I'm voting for that.
Did Victor get in the show?
You just gotta throw those things out there every now and then.
I have, and I don't know if this episode's gone up yet. I don't think it has, Austin, but I don't think I've
no,
ever
we're
seen
still recording
Dan.
it at the moment. It hasn't gone up yet.
I don't think I've ever seen Dan more tilted on video than when I said that he reads the Drudge Report. He actually, you know, when like a cartoon animal runs really fast in like a Looney Tunes, it goes like.
Wait,
it
are
was
you
like,
using my same thing again?
Exactly. I'm using your metaphor. That was like what happened to the conversation. It was like, whoa, hold on now. Something a kangaroo might search for on Google. Did that guy actually punch my brother or kangaroo jacket?
Oh, fuck.
There's
That's
videos
really
of
sold on the
kangaroos.
first one until I saw the second.
By the way, that video has not been proven false yet, so you have to admit officially that it would actually happen.
It has been like a year, hasn't it?
Yeah, you said 2 months.
I guess I'll admit it, but I do still think it's fake. So,
I admit it, but I still
does that
don't.
satisfy you?
Yeah, that works.
I'll say
I'll
it's
take
real, but deep inside, I don't believe it.
I've seen fake versions of it.
Yeah,
For
I've
sure,
seen lots of fake
I
versions.
don't know about
Yes,
that
I've
one.
seen the one where UFC Conor McGregor comes in and puts the kangaroo in a headlock.
I don't think that one's real, personally.
I think that one's real.
The least romantic place to propose marriage, while holding her hair in the toilet, or the Warped Tour in 2002 while Green Day plays.
I actually like how while holding her hair in the toilet is phrased because it makes it seem like
Wait,
you're
yeah,
giving her a swirly.
hair.
Will you marry me?
Just waterboarding her while she's
Do you have the time?
When you said it, like I was thinking, like he's holding her hair back while she's
Right,
throwing up,
yeah.
but this is clearly not the case.
He's holding her hair.
I left it open for interpretation. I found a convincing way to phrase it.
Ah, thanks, Ryan.
Next one.
The best thing about being really dumb. You get all the free garbage you want, or you don't have to live very long.
What does that mean?
Darwin Awards.
But you get all the free garbage?
Oh,
It's like you think garbage is good, so you can take it. You're from the
But-
streets.
oh yeah. One man's trash is another man's treasure. If you're
Give
dumb.
me the garbage.
I can't believe no one went for like any roasts on this one.
I
This one
was
just like
100%
please roast your
prepared.
friends.
I self-deprecated, to be honest with you, so
You like free
You
garbage?
self-defecated.
I did that as well. Yeah.
You don't have
Do
to
that
live
every
very
day.
long.
Pooped them?
That dude definitely does not have the time to listen to me whine, then.
He's
Okay.
pooping them.
A magazine category.
A magazine category that hasn't been invented yet. Thanks, Leo, I'm chewing gum. Really appreciate the question submission. Raccoons in Heat or good magazines?
No, I've seen raccoons in Heat magazine.
What's the difference?
From the Bronx. Leonardo Anchandia from the Bronx. Yeah, you ever think about magazine categories that ain't been invented yet?
I don't get it.
Yeah, Raccoons in Heat wins.
Nice.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah, I'd read that magazine.
Oh, other people speak differently depending on where they live.
Round two.
You said good magazines, Ryan?
I don't understand the premise of the question. What is a magazine
Music
category?
magazines,
Is it like
turtle
Glossy
magazines?
versus Matt?
No, you
No,
weird
it's
noggin.
a type of magazine.
What genre of magazine?
Oh, I don't even. Do people still buy
I
magazines?
don't even know. What, you subscriber for EGM for 10 fucking years.
Yeah, but it's 2017. Nobody reads things written on paper anymore. Something that's been hiding in the background in every episode of Friends.
Wait, should we like answer?
Oh,
if
should we
actually
answer that
know?
honestly?
Yeah.
Are you gonna say
'Cause,
Rachel's
like-
nipples?
I don't know that we want to spoil this for people who haven't.
But it's the truth. Like, I feel like we have to.
Wait, I don't know this. What is it? What is it?
I forget. Like, what is? It's not this, but I'm gonna put it.
There's an actual.
I don't,
thing.
because I know the thing, but I don't know the name of the thing.
What?
Hmm.
Is it Matt LeBlanc? I miss the era. By the way, 5 seconds. I miss the era of sitcoms where the sitcom was just like,
soak it in.
job.
Apply your votes.
What if people were funny and they worked in a radio station?
Oh, okay.
What if people
all
were
right.
funny and they were
I'm
also
glad you
pilots?
elaborated because your sentence ended in
Just job.
You just said a word.
You know, the show is like, what if a bar but funny?
Right? Yeah.
Something that's been hiding in the background of every episode of Friends. Etch-a-sketch thing in Joey's apartment.
That's the real answer.
The ghost of Christmas past, the set for a
That's also
paramedic
correct.
training program, a police investigation training simulator, or a snail is in every shot.
Wait, so an etch-a-sketch thing is in Joey's apartment?
It's like hanging on. It's like hanging on the wall. It's like one of those weird magnetic things. You
Uh-huh.
can draw on it.
Why is that
Not-
hiding?
It's not necessarily. It's just there.
They're not
and they
opening
do
every
different
scene by
plays
going,
on it, like,
hey,
every
look at this
episode.
Etch-a-sketch.
The thing that's hiding in every Breaking Bad episode, the table next to the couch. Like, what does that mean? I don't understand
You know
why
that-
that's-
They had to build a barricade around the house because people kept throwing pizzas on the set.
Really? Oh yeah, no, I do. Yeah, I did know that actually.
They'd show up and just throw a
Thanks,
pizza
Austin.
up there.
You know what's funny is they actually made. Remember the
waste.
episode where they talk about the pizza that doesn't get cut and they pass the savings on to you?
No.
Oh well, it's a scene where they get a pizza that's uncut, and basically they made that scene specifically.
Uncircumcised.
You know,
for
yeah,
the-
it's just kind
That's it.
of.
They made that for people who
Are you
were
guys talking
upset.
about big sausage pizza?
Talking about Breaking Bad. Right, okay, there's a scene in Breaking Bad where he throws the pizza on the roof, but the pizza is not sliced. It's all one pizza, and people were upset because
Yeah.
it's like who sells a pizza like that?
Oh, so they post hoc
I
added it
see.
in.
They added a scene in the next season, yeah, to explain.
Okay, that's very clever then.
Yeah.
I like that. I didn't put it together though. for a
You
while.
guys, are you good pizza cutters?
No.
I always end up, the first cut is like 40-60, and then I end up with these weird like quadrilateral pizza slices on the one side.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Cowboy.
That's what's nice about Sicilian pizzas.
The square
Just the big
boys?
giant
I
square
do.
bread.
Fuck! I hate these spies.
You don't like Sicilians?
I hate them.
Dude,
Get them out of here.
Josh,
Oh,
next time you come to New York,
Sicilian,
They're terrible.
Yeah, Sicilian.
you're making me fat.
Awful.
You're making me fat with your pizza.
Are we Pinturillo?
Yes.
Get your square pizzas out of
I
here.
am
Oh,
so done
I
with getting over
forgot.
it for today.
I thought this was. Jackbox is always Seg 3, so it's weird that
Yeah,
it's
I
not
know, right?
today.
How do you not cut a straight line? It's the straight line. It's just not in the middle. That's my problem. One of my eyes is better than the other one.
I'm gonna go refill my drink. I'll be right back.
Please do.
Wonder-
It better be
refill my-
lean.
I'm gonna refill my drink.
Is it
I'm
I don't know
gonna
how to
go-
get into this next game though.
I'm gonna go refill my dink
How?
with milk.
It's Pinturillo2.com, Josh.
Yeah. Pinturillo.
When you're in New York, just go buy pizza so Rob can shut up about New York pizza.
I'm not gonna shut up about New York pizza. I
Maybe
just
I'll
hope you know
deliberately go to like Domino's and be like, it's not that good.
There's a place nearby called Joey's we could go to. It's got good pizza.
But why? I'm not training to be a paramedic.
Wait. I know why there's a punchline here. I forget why. Where does the punchline come from? I forgot.
I like how when you go to a non-English page in Google Chrome, it says, "Would you like to translate this page?" One button, yes. Other button, nope. It's like, I'm good.
I'm good.
Ryan, I have a question for you.
Austin.
Do you mind if I roll?
Is a Green Day mind if I roll need?
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
You should get pizza in New York.
I had pizza in New Jersey when I was cleaning.
You really should have gotten. New
Are
York
there
pizza,
like
Joshua.
Domino's in New York?
Yeah, have you
Yeah.
not seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
But I just mean like, and I'm being real here.
No, I agree. Why?
That's
Yeah,
I just sort of don't get it.
I don't either, to be honest with you. I think it's for people who were born out of state and moved to New York, mainly.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
So I'm
Or
trying to
maybe
think
the
of
pizza's actually just like okay.
I think this is mead.
I'm trying to think of like what the Vancouver analog is, and I guess it would be like,
Poutine
Going-
Boston
McDonald's.
pizza.
well, it would be like going to eat at Benihana or something like that. But
Wait.
we don't have a Benihana, so
How do you, is there like Benihana is like a big old chain?
it's big-ish.
Yeah.
There's probably like a few Benihanas per per state, at least in the good states.
Ah. What's
We need a code.
I gave you the code.
You did.
Do
Wait,
you
wait.
want
How
the
do I
number?
get? Wait, what website do I go to?
Pinturillo2.com.
Pinturillo.
I spelled that wrong.
It's Pinturillo.
There's Benihanas in Australia? Sick, dude. You should go. They make onion volcanoes.
English.
Teppanyaki, more like teppanyaki.
Gnocchi. That's all I have to say about
Tell me when you want the number.
I am ready.
that. I'm not ready.
Okay, I will hold off. Then.
Private
he's ready.
room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I need the code first. That's what I'm typing in.
Mm-hmm. You got the code, and I will give you the number now.
Roger.
All right. You know what? Not a special number, really.
I mean, there's only one good number. Let's face it.
Someone in your chat said that it's because it's far cheaper, but that's just not true in New York. There's dollar pizza slices all over the place.
You got to know to look for them, though.
Yeah, but like they're not uncommon.
I
in the
don't
city.
want to say that I saw the Louis C.K. thing coming, but I do think if you
That's
go...
the punchline already.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if you saw it coming, he would have asked you to see it coming.
But I think if you go back like 3 years, we talked about the intro to Louis, and I said, I don't think you can trust the dude who throws out half a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
who on earth has ever been like, I don't want the rest of this one slice?
Yeah. Like the one slice is never enough.
Exactly. I'm a 2-slice boy.
I am
Minimum.
also a
At least.
two-slice.
Add
I'm like a
fucking
four
meat.
slice boy.
Yeah.
It
like,
depends on, like, you know, if you... Like, those New Yorkers, they're big, right? They're like...
Yeah, but
no.
still, I could.
I know you got the overlay. Give me a moment here. Give me a moment.
What is happening here?
Is he making a jerk off? Is he jerking off?
I think he's got an arm cannon.
It's Mega Man.
He's going to fire his arm cannon.
As a European, I don't understand... Oh, great. What?
Oh, he's doing tallies on his arm. I think he's keeping track of it.
Yeah, there you go.
As a European, I don't understand the pizza discussion. In North America, if we got one slice of pizza, we would never throw half it out.
Half it out.
That's actually like close to being a thought crime.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna take another shot right now.
Yeah.
Eat your fucking crust.
Yeah, dude.
Dip him in something. It changes the world.
Yeah, if you want to dip it, you do whatever. But
You're a-
eat,
oh, I
eat your
thought it was-
crust.
You're
Laceration.
already eating
I got-
crust in every bite. When you
If
leave
you-
the crust, it doesn't make sense.
And I'll tell you what, if you're eating a slice of pizza and the reason you don't eat the crust is because the crust doesn't taste good, guess what? You're not eating good pizza.
So Kate doesn't eat the crust. I hope
Oh
she's
my
not
God.
watching.
Are you
my
Are you
Jesus
still married
Christ.
to this person?
Dude, you guys are stupid because now I get extra crust.
Yeah, but like,
What?
I don't want.
I want my own crust.
I get more crust.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, but,
all
like-
about the crust, baby.
No, I don't want more crust. I just want my crust.
It
Yeah.
sounds like you're not eating good pizza then.
No, but like, hear me out. Like, I'm not gonna
You're not
eat
all
more
about the
crust
crust.
before I eat another piece of pizza.
Just go order some fucking bread if you're all about the crust.
Oh, see, this is what I mean. This is why you think Domino's is good.
What is
It's
this word?
It's pizza that comes with bread.
But I'm not gonna like eat a slice of pizza, then eat like 2 pieces of crust.
Why not?
I'm gonna eat because I'd rather get full off of pizza than get full off of crust.
But what if sometimes it happens, I'm like, oh, I had a couple slices, I'm full. But then there's like some extra crusts left over.
Yes, absolutely. That's perfectly fine. If it's like extra and like, I don't think I could do a whole nother slice, eat a crust. That's fine. But if you eat 2 crust, fuck that shit. Eat another slice of pizza.
Sometimes though the edges get a little burned, like on
That's
just
the
on the
best.
crust.
Best.
Yeah.
No, that's not the best. It ruins the flavor for me.
Unless you're talking about burned, where it's black.
It's
Wait.
a little bit scorched, and it you can taste it
Austin,
in
what are you
the bite.
doing?
Do you-
It's a fucking Spanish word that I don't even know. I can't.
Is it sapienza?
I have been there in virtual reality form.
The artist has canceled his turn.
Chirlazo.
Chirlazo!
Do you know what chirlazo is?
Here it is. I'll type it at Chirlazo.
Oh yeah, that's Spanish sausage.
I think it's like a really spectacular churl.
Yeah.
Chat's
That's
right
churro.
though.
What?
The
What's a
crust
churl?
is the pizza. That's why everything else is called toppings.
Yep. Very much the case.
Austin, I'm gonna ask you a question with no judgment.
Okay.
Do you have
Half
the
the
time?
time.
Do you consume? Great drawing. Do you consume the crust on your pizza?
I used to not, but I do now.
Do you eat the crust on a sandwich?
Depends on the sandwich.
What kind of sandwich would you not eat the crust on?
No, I used to not, but I do now.
You guys did so good.
What is that on the right side?
That's blocks.
Oh,
Blocks, like in Mario.
it's just kind of they're just kind of all over the place.
Oh,
As
yeah,
a child, I did not
You
eat.
still got it.
I did not eat pizza crust or bread crust. Then I did. I had an epiphany as a young adult that was like, I'm already eating it every bite.
I just,
Yeah.
I get mad when people are like, oh, crust is the best part. Then why isn't the whole thing fucking crust when it comes to sandwiches?
Because you can't make a loaf of bread that's all crust. Because the crust is the part that's exposed to the air in the oven.
Well, unless it's ciabatta.
Yeah, but even the inside of the bread is not crust.
Wait.
That's
Do
a
you,
good point.
And like when you're having like a sub,
ciabatta? Isn't it just
the crust is
ciabatta?
like barely like it's just a whole different kind of thing. I'm talking about just like plain
What,
white
so
bread.
what are you thinking? They should just bake flour and then assemble it into a fully crusted
What?
loaf? I don't
wanna
know.
white bread
I'm just
pizza.
saying that like when you have like a white bread sandwich, that crust kind of sucks.
Yeah,
you know
I-
what?
It's
I
almost
agree
not
with
even
you.
there.
I'll eat it, but I don't like it. It's just like I'd rather it not be there.
It doesn't register on the scale of like or not like. It's just part of the bread. It's just part of it.
I'll just be honest. I don't really like sliced white bread. It's not. It's
Probably
like
because-
it's a means to an end. It's a way to get deli meat into my mouth if I have to have white bread.
Why is he putting that into like a portal in his own? Oh, what the actual fuck?
What
Is,
happened to
he's-
this man?
He's been beaten.
Has he been falling down the stairs?
is
I
he
think
just
it's-
Is he
old?
hitting himself with that microphone?
No, that's. Oh,
Oh, that's a dildo.
I was really hoping it was gonna be Rush. Okay.
What's your guys' favorite kind of bread?
I don't know, just like a normal like
Sub.
sub bread. Yeah, that like
No.
Like
Italian, I
an
guess?
Italian bread?
It's not the color of his skin. He has scars on his face, okay?
Why?
This thank you. Thank you for that
That's-
vindication.
What is
Josh.
that object?
That's a bat. Because this is
I
the
don't understand why
man.
the bat's there.
This is the man who sings this song.
Kiss my rose on the grave. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh. Well, that's stupid. I got 1 second left. When are you telling me that in 1 second?
I drew Seal.
You did not draw Seal.
He's
draw
the
Seal.
most renowned singer with facial scarring.
You.
Doesn't look like Seal.
You fucked that guy up.
you did.
Have you seen a picture of Seal?
Yeah, quite a few of them.
I'm
I hate when Ryan's like, I'm gonna draw a person who this word matches, and then he's like, oh wait, I can't draw people.
You got to come up with another way. Then you got to play to your strengths.
It worked for me. I'm in first place.
I like baguettes.
I also
That's
like
cool, Rob.
baguettes.
Yeah, baguettes are delicious.
I like what?
What?
Get whooped, dude.
Fucking.
What?
I like
Oh, okay.
slicing a baguette and then using a spread such as an aioli or a
Ah,
tapenade.
yes. Yeah. That is oh. I thought that was a decapitated person. For
What?
that
I can
whole
totally
line.
see it.
It looks like a
looked like-
decapitated squid, not a person.
Before he added those other lines, it looked like those were collarbones. That's what that looked like.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Tiger. What's tiger bread?
Tiger.
Tiger.
Tiger blood.
Tiger bread.
I really also enjoy extremely like
Beach volleyball.
dead or alive extreme beach volleyball. I just thought you guys would want to know what I jerk off to.
Nice.
I really like garlic bread.
Oh yeah.
That's like I breathe air.
I don't like garlic bread that has chunks of garlic in it. That's too much.
Oh, you kidding? That's the best.
No, it's too much garlic, man.
Garlic's good for you, though.
Garlic bread is not though.
So dumb.
No, the pure garlic, I mean.
Yeah, I was reading because I've had jaw pain recently.
Oh, I was like, is that like a French word for a deep existential dread?
Yeah.
Jolpan.
I've had jaw pain for a while.
The French do have a lot of words for deep existential dread.
But anyway, one of the at-home remedies was
Oh.
to chew on some garlic, some raw
Oh.
garlic.
Coming for you, Ryab.
Yeah, Josh, we're really close here.
Mm-hmm.
Which I would do. I fucking love garlic.
This way.
Yeah, I eat garlic like raw-ish sometimes.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You know, we got this like meal prep service. Everyone comes with like a little, essentially a thimble full of garlic.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just kind of like, I pour whatever, this is gross but true. I pour all the garlic into the pan, but a couple of little minced garlic pieces end up still inside of the plastic, and I just lick it out.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever had raw garlic before.
You probably have.
No.
It's kind of got like a burning flavor.
Yeah, it's like,
That's-
it's spicy.
That's alcohol.
It's got spiciness.
It's a little
to it.
spicy.
No, you cook garlic. Stop
Actually-
doing that shit.
You know what I do in another similarly gross way. Whenever I cook a steak, you know, you kind of smash, or you're supposed to kind of smash like a clove of garlic and then put that in some butter and baste your steak. with
Yes,
that.
okay.
So I will take that little smashed piece of garlic that's been sautéed in butter and I will eat that.
Oh,
as well.
dude.
It's
Absolutely.
delicious.
But the key word was sauteed. It's not raw.
True, it's not raw, but it is like a whole big chunk of garlic.
What is?
Oh,
Like
is
when
this
you
you
go to a
garnish?
Korean barbecue, they'll just some places will just give you like 10 raw garlic cloves. I was gonna say bulbs. That would be ridiculous. Ridiculous.
ridiculous.
That's all you say, you Darvish in chat. So
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
The new
and yeah,
MTV
sometimes
show.
you know you're supposed to like throw them on the grill, but sometimes I'll just eat like a clove raw.
Hell yeah.
What?
Dude, garlic's pretty
crazy.
good.
I love garlic.
Yeah, I've never even considered eating garlic raw.
You should try like a little bit. You might like it.
It's
Yeah.
not bad.
You know
Wrong
what
with
would
it?
be good?
What?
Like put like some like minced garlic on a hot dog.
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
is
Oh,
good.
you know what, Josh? You totally have had raw garlic because in if you ever had guacamole, they put raw minced garlic in there.
Yeah, but it's not
Really?
like by itself.
True, and it's also like it's pseudo cooking because you put like an acid in there with the lime juice usually.
That's
so.
not. We're not calling that cooking. That's
Austin, do you
Yeah,
like guacamole?
it's not really, but
Look,
down to guac. I'm because like me, I'm not down to guac.
really,
I'm not down to pay for guac, but I will eat
like
it.
guac, but like I just
If guac is presented, I'll be like, okay, maybe. I'll have like a little bit, but I'd rather have salsa.
it's got fucking. I just don't like bits of things in my things, dude. That's like a consistent.
you can have a really smooth guac.
You choked on me? I don't like guac where... I think I like guac that is made really cheaply. Because when I eat guac that's, like, good and fresh, I'm like, this is just green butter. When I eat, like,
Yeah,
guac...
but it doesn't have all the butter in it.
If I buy guacamole at the
just
store and
green
it's, like,
butter?
you know, Western family guac, then I'm like, this is delicious. I don't know what you guys are doing at the factory, but you're crushing it.
Well,
You
what
just
about
call it green butter?
what about salsa
Verde.
Queso.
Verde.
Yeah,
Queso.
no, I'm not thinking of salsa verde. It's the one.
Queso.
It's the, but like a really fresh salsa that was made like a second ago. You know, like not the liquidy jarred salsa that you get. That's a name. I don't remember the name of it.
I should not be doing this one. What I should
Yeah,
be doing
I
is
know.
this one.
Pesto.
I like pesto.
Are you thinking
Pico
of
de
pesto?
Gallo.
Oh.
Yes, it's Pico de Gallo.
What's pico de
'Cause,
gallo?
yeah, pesto had nothing to do with what you just
Is that
said.
the day
no,
of the
not
dead?
at all.
Pico de Gallo is just the epitome of things that I hate. It's all of the bits by themselves.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
all,
what
it's all
is
just
it?
bits.
Wait,
yeah.
do you like chunky
This
peanut
is-
butter?
Is this Jesus?
No.
Do you like smooth peanut butter?
Yeah.
Do you like chicken noodle soup?
I mean, yeah.
Whoa, you just threw me for a loop, buddy.
Do you like?
Wait, I wasn't listening. What is pico de gallo?
It's like diced tomatoes and diced onions and diced jalapenos.
Oh, that's just it's just salsa.
What's the bottom of this person doing?
I don't know what it is. Dude, don't worry about that.
I don't know
what
is
the fuck is
happening.
happening. Yeah, this
that's
is
very
Yeah,
confusing.
pico is just salsa. I don't understand why people don't call it.
Pico is not salsa.
It's
It's
totally
very
salsa.
similar.
Tell me what's the difference.
Remember when
Salsa-
Josh used to go Pikachu a lot?
Stretch. That's stretch. Okay.
Remember-
Okay.
All right, no, even in Chipotle, they're like, yo, what kind of salsa do you want? Mild, medium, or hot?
Yeah.
The mild is just pico.
I do like that you're abbreviating it with just the single word at the beginning.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I
that's
was
fair.
mad. So I didn't talk about this, but I ate a
I can't
Chipotle
change my
for the
color.
first time.
Why can't I change my color?
2 weeks ago, I finally ate at Chipotle.
All right, this is brown.
And I thought it was okay, but I was offended because they present you with a false dilemma.
Okay.
They go, do you want sour cream or cheese? And I said to myself,
yeah.
Both.
yeah. I said cheese,
Oh.
but like... Great trying.
You can get both.
I don't know if you can here.
You can.
It said choose sour
Robert,
cream
Dad.
or cheese.
It's not dad?
You just say both though.
They had a slip of the tongue, wag of the fingers. I think what happened there.
You think so? It's the sign said or, so I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe Canadian Chipotle is like
What?
a little.
they don't want you to have both.
Have you tried their satanic queso yet?
No, they don't have it up here.
Thank God.
Satanic?
They ran
It's
commercials for how
so-
spicy it is.
It's
Oh, really?
so bad. We already talked about it on the show, I think, but it's just literally maybe the worst food item you can order at an actual like
Wait, what is it?
restaurant.
Is
It's
it
just
just
queso.
Is it just spice?
Oh,
is it just
oh,
very
no.
spicy?
It's just
Gross.
bad. It has a horrible texture. It tastes bad. Just bad.
Does
like,
it have
not
chunks
like,
of
oh,
real queso in it?
No, it just like I'm not trying to say like I don't like
What's
the
fake
taste,
queso?
but it just literally
Queso.
is a thing that tastes bad. And this is like not like an opinion I only have. Like they literally like lost stock because it was so bad.
I here controversial opinion.
Actually, come on now. This is bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who's drawing?
And
Austin?
Chipotle was also the definition of I will never pay for guacamole. because they were like, "Do you want to add guac for $3.75?" And I was like,
Oh my god!
I was like, "That's an easy one. That's a no."
Yeah, no, but see, controversial opinion. Chipotle's kind of overrated.
I wrote
I
Frankenstein.
believe that.
Yeah. I saw that, yeah.
Why did I write Frankenstein?
Frank Stein.
Frankenstein.
What's the difference between queso and the nuclear
Guaco.
yellow nacho cheese you get at 7-Eleven?
One is made from cheese, and the other one is made of a powder that kind of tastes like cheese.
Okay.
No.
Look, if anyone in chat thinks, and go to Chipotle, order their queso, you will never agree quicker in your whole life. It is legitimately bad. Like, it is just bad.
Oh, dude.
That's a read receipt.
Speaking of queso, you guys watch Binging with Babish?
No.
What'd you just say?
I do.
You guys watch Binging with Babish?
I wanted to hear Breaking Bad in there somewhere.
No.
Wait, what did you say?
Binging with Babish.
Binging with Babish, yeah.
What was the full question?
Well, so the whole point was going to be he
What
made a
was
video.
the whole question?
Do
Did you see
you
it?
guys watch?
Wait, can you start that
Binging
again? I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
with- Do you guys
I have
watch
the
Binging
time
with Babish?
to listen to me
okay,
when-
gotcha. Nice.
Uh,
But anyway, he made a commercial with Geico, or a video with Geico, and it was like a bunch of people had to decide what he was gonna cook,
Fuck you for typing fast.
and they chose maybe the whitest things that a person could possibly.
what did he make? Garlic bread with no garlic?
It was like choose a protein, choose a.
They chose chicken.
A fall vegetable. Yeah, it was chicken. They chose corn,
Oh,
but
Lord.
they spiced it up with cotija cheese.
Oh,
They added-
Oaxacan cheese?
Cotija.
Yeah.
Wait, Austin, the garlic bread that you like, is that just like
Oh my
buttered bread?
God, no, just fuck off. I'm done.
Wow, Rob, you made that same sound like 6 times in a row.
Yeah.
Can I play Overwatch after this?
Probably not. Maybe later.
Oh,
Far later.
My God. Austin, I love you, buddy. Oh.
Hey, Austin, when are you putting your chicken salad?
Austin.
What? You mean we were doing this bit for the 6th time? Has it been long enough?
Wasn't it Josh who was defending you the other day? Like
I
immediately.
don't fucking know, man.
With what?
It was with chicken salad, not having a salad
Yeah,
element.
yeah, you don't need the lettuce. You get to have chicken salad.
Oh.
Like there is dude, like my cousin, he got chicken salad from like this place.
Vinny?
It was chicken salad on a salad. It looked terrible.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah,
Why do you want mayo in your?
yeah.
Why
So what's
do
this
you want
whole
mayo
thing
in
about
your-
chicken salad having a salad? I don't really understand this question.
Austin, I hate to do this to you, buddy, but he thinks that the ideal chicken salad is just chicken breast and mayonnaise.
Oh.
I wasn't looking at Twitter off screen. I moused over my bookmarks bar, okay?
So, like, the chicken salad I'm used to is like all little chunks of chicken mixed in with some mayonnaise and like some onions and some other stuff in there too. But you just want it to be just lettuce and like mayonnaise and chicken?
It's just like I don't know, man. I don't have the energy anymore.
Not really sure. I just don't get it, I guess.
I was gonna write not tank because it kind of looks like a tank. It was film.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's film.
If that was a projector, it's not a tank.
It could be like the bullets that the tank gets, like come in a cartridge like that.
Well, you know, in the interest of leveling the playing field for Austin, I think we should all admit weird things that we eat.
Oh, okay. Peanut butter and pepperoni sandwiches.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I made a really shitty poutine the other day from frozen fries with some chicken gravy and shredded cheese, and put it in the microwave. I baked the fries, but then I like melted it all in the microwave, and it was actually all right. It was like real, not good gravy, not cheese curd. It was just like sad. It's like a Weber Cooks kind of deal.
Sometimes when I have no groceries, I'll just cut up a little cheese and then put a little hot sauce on it and just eat hot sauce with cheese.
That's fine.
Oh, I've done that on Ritz
What's wrong with
crackers
that?
actually.
Like pepper jack's a total thing. You're just making like a poor man's pepper jack. Unless
Are you
it's
a
like
poor man?
expensive cheese, then it's just hot cheese of whatever variety they use.
See, Austin?
I haven't been paying attention.
Austin, it was good stuff.
It was for you.
Don't patronize me.
We're not patronizing. We're
exactly what this is.
Finding common ground.
Food weirdness. Because you have a weirdness.
What if I take a bunch of popcorn and I put it in a bag and I dip some hot sauce in there and shake it up? Is that
No,
weird?
That's not
No,
weird.
that's
Does that
normal.
make you
That's
feel better?
normal.
No, that's normal.
No.
Like if you took like pickle juice and did that.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
It's a
That'd be
little
kinda weird.
vinegary splash to it. That might not even be that bad.
You know what? Actually, no, I think that might not.
Rob, what's your weird food?
I don't think Rob eats anything weird.
Robert?
He's just dead.
He died.
Oh, he's on the call.
hidden table from Breaking Bad.
No, it's like an envelope box.
What a great drawing.
I typed that so fast, and you still beat me.
DAE programming.
You don't
What-
type fast in
I
programming,
type
though.
fast everywhere. Challenge me.
But what does that
Open
have to do
square
with
bracket,
programming?
open parentheses, NG model, close parentheses, close
You don't
square
program. Like,
Do you
don't
say that in your
type
head when you
fast.
type it?
bracket. I don't
You
have
probably
time.
should be typing a bit slower. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes. If you type
I
that
have
fast.
never even opened a debugger. Not necessary. I find it saves me a lot of time when I don't make mistakes.
Austin, do you like salsa?
Sometimes. The more pico it is, the less I'll like it.
So the less chunky.
Yeah.
Roger. Do you like saying pico now?
I guess it's nice. It's what, 2 syllables as opposed to like 8.
Okay, tortilla chips. You got restaurant style, big old polygons.
Yeah.
You got the scoops, which are little buckets, but they always break, which are kind of annoying.
No, they're not always.
You gotta
Don't give
hold
me
them.
that
They
bad
usually
rep for
break. Then you got bite size, which are smaller polygons and sometimes ovals.
The artist is away from that.
What
Fuck you,
else?
Rob.
What other ones are
Slash
there? Are there other ones?
Circles?
Guys,
There
hear
are
that?
circles.
Robert!
Hi, Rob.
Oh,
Rob, you
hey.
fucked it.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
Uh,
this is super strange, but I've also
Docket.
had other people echo this opinion. The multigrain Tostitos are better than the regular Tostitos. Is it because it sounds weird? Because I get it.
Like, you know what I don't like about tortilla chips? I don't like when the restaurant salts them. Because it just poses a risk of oversalting.
Salt the snail. Don't salt
You
the chips.
cannot oversalt a tortilla chip within normal bounds.
110,000% can
The
oversalt a
saltier,
tortilla
the
chip.
better.
I agree with Ryan.
If I can grab a chip and if I rub my fingers on it and it makes like a shh noise, that's too much salt. If you can hear a waterfall of salt fall off of each chip as you pick it up,
Waterfall of
makes
salt.
any
Am I on
audible sound at all.
twitch.tv/last_gray_wolf? I think we should all say something we're thankful for.
I'm thankful for this Cubano that just got delivered to my house.
What is a Cubano?
You never had a Cubano,
It's a
Josh?
Cuban sandwich made by John Favreau.
It's just a Cuban.
Sandwich.
Yes.
Oh, why don't you just say Cuban?
I'm thankful for all of you watching this stupid show for all these years and allowing us to continue doing this,
Yeah.
whatever this job is.
Yeah.
Especially
I'm not.
those of you who use your Twitch Prime subscriptions to get access to the game The Flame in the Flood, now available to Twitch Prime subscribers.
they
And I'm
almost had a
thankful for my
legitimate-
girlfriend and my family, and thanks to you guys too.
You almost had a legitimate moment there, Ryan. Glad you could be here.
What are you? I just don't want them to leave money on the table.
I just wanted to thank them for watching. That's all.
I'm thankful this segment's almost over.
Oh, yeah, my kitty cat too for being silly.
I'm thankful for being great. Just being the best. That's what I'm thankful for.
It wasn't like an attempt to make you guys send me money or anything. Like people
Mine
started
was.
cheering after that. Thank you,
Is
I
it-
guess.
I am thankful for all of the cheers that I get on my channel in the next 12 minutes.
I'm thankful that DoorDash exists.
Me
Thankful
too.
for being
Speaking of
the-
that, thanks for
Dude.
reminding me.
Last
the best
year,
NLSS guest.
last year it didn't really exist.
I gotta get me some Thanksgiving dinner tonight.
I'm thankful that, you know, with the Dow Jones and the S&P 500 reaching record highs, pretty soon, you know, North American economy is going to have a catastrophic bubble pop that might correct housing prices to a normal level.
Thankful for all the NLSS circle jerk posts about me.
Everything's closed on
It's
DoorDash.
Thanksgiving.
That hurts, man. Grubhub here to save the day, though. Let's go.
No! It's not a butt. I
That's a
know
butt.
exactly what this is, and
Pant?
I'm mad.
Say
Is it that?
pant?
Is it gonna be a taint?
I taint. Is taint.
I taint. Yeah, my favorite Asimov novel, I taint.
Is taint.
In-
Is taint.
Is taint.
Put it all together.
Buttiston.
Oh my
boot.
god.
Is it- Perineum.
I don't even know how to spell this word. My mind is so flooded.
I don't know what
But
we're doing.
Buttistent?
You guys are so stupid. You're so
I get it.
I don't know if you actually do.
I don't get it.
Oh,
I
it's
get
not a butt.
It's
not
not
a
a
Two
butt.
trees. It's a double tree motel in the distance.
Oh,
It's an ass, yeah. It's,
I got it now.
It's an ass, yeah.
It's an ass.
a buttis.
I'm thankful for Josh's genuine laughter.
Well, that's more than I even expected.
Save a little juice. It's only 450. We're on round 3 out of 3.
So close, but you're so far.
Oh my lord.
It's still going, huh?
Oh, you Austin, you bitch man.
Wow!
You dirty bitch man.
Jeez.
You're typing you win by 4 points.
It's one more round, dude. Calm
Oh
down.
yeah, sorry. I didn't mean that.
God,
What
that
is
was funny?
What is this? It's like an oasis, but it starts with a T.
Yeah.
Oasis.
Did you
Yeah,
guys
it's
see
a oasis.
the NLSS curse claim that waffle factory in Belgium this morning?
No.
A butter
did
waffle
see that,
factory
yeah.
in Belgium caught on fire and exploded.
And that's our doing.
Yeah,
That
we got
was
like
a
a weird
delayed-
sort of Death Note thing going on.
Yeah.
Sorry, Butter Waffle. We didn't mean it. We just can't help ourselves, I guess.
I still want to try butter waffles on.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Wait, what's a what?
It's like a waffle that's kind of a cookie.
That doesn't sound that good.
What do you mean it doesn't sound that good?
Doesn't sound that good. Like I want a waffle to be a waffle and a cookie to be a cookie. What is a veiny
Whoa,
man?
that's wow.
Just a miserable, large pile of secrets. I wasn't looking, all right?
Yeah, I
was
know.
How do you?
Continue to check out. 0 delivery fee. Let's go. This place knows how to get to the heart of a boy who doesn't have a family for Thanksgiving. That's not true. I have a family. I just didn't go.
What am I missing? Give me a letter. Give me. Lex, I'm so stupid. I'm actually stupid as hell.
That reminds me a lot of Sylvester Stallone in the arm
Yeah.
wrestling movie.
Over the top.
Yeah. That looked like that shot is what you see for a lot of that movie.
Instead of another round of Pinturillo, let's do another round of Quiplash.
No.
What
Mix
if
it
we
up.
just leave the Pinturillo window open and then it starts again in 3, 2, 1, go, and
Go.
Well, I guess we were already playing Pinturillo, so
Ryab,
yes,
your birthday's coming up.
it's true.
Is it?
Yes,
Happy birthday. I only remember that because it's near Thanksgiving.
it is this upcoming Tuesday.
Oh,
Oh, that's very soon.
happy birthday.
How old are you becoming?
I will
12.
become 29. I will become 12 years old. I will become 29 years old. No, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, you do.
It's like a really weird looking one of these. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm really bad
Oh.
at drawing these.
Is
things.
it?
I don't know why it's on a stick.
Yeah, the
yeah.
stick really screwed me up.
Well, I realized I was drawing like a some sort of a prism, and then I decided not to.
I was yeah, you're just drawing a gem on a stick. We've
Yeah,
all
it's-
been to the
it's a stick
supermarket
gem.
before.
you know.
They're for putting in your garden. You just plant those in the soil.
Exactly. Yeah. It's so you could grow more gems.
You do seem way more jaded than 29. That's because I've spent like the last 6 years exclusively exposing myself to anonymous feedback from the internet.
Ooh. Okay. I'm glad feedback went to that word and
Are
not.
diamonds gems?
Oh, I was doing my Louis C.K.
He
impression.
was going to the close Louis C.K. thing.
Yeah.
Hot, hot, hot. Is it tea?
Yeah. It's tea. We're old.
Not really.
Not really.
Like, not at all.
No, we're super old.
You know there's
We're
like
definitely
110-year-old people?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not trying to get attention of like 18-year-old people on the internet, though.
Are you trying to get
40-year-old
the attention
people.
of 18-year-old people on the internet?
No, I mean just like anybody, but at the same time, that's usually who's watching.
hmm
I feel like you can't call yourself old until you're like 50.
I agree. Actually agree.
I don't like seeing 40-year-old people go around like, I'm old. It's like, nah, you got like, on average, like 30 years left. That's like almost...
Contextually old.
You're older than some people.
Do you think? Do you guys think that you're closer to the end or the beginning?
Hopefully the beginning.
That's like...
Again, definitely. Again.
Would I like to live to be older than 56?
What's this? What is this?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be 58?
I'm 28 right now, Austin. My birthday's not till...
Well, like mathematically, though, it would be much closer.
Oh, we want to do the multiplication by days instead of by years to make it easier?
We spent a lot of time, or I spent a lot of time doing the game where you're like, well, I'm this old. How many more of this amount of time do I
Fuck,
have
Josh.
before I'm X amount of years old?
You got it.
So I got a double left essentially.
What do you mean you got a double?
I'm 32. By the time I'm 64, I figure I pretty much got to be done with it all.
I don't
so-
think that's true.
So I got one more term of my life left ahead of me.
Like, people who are like 60
I don't know
now
what this is.
grew up in an era where
it's-
you gave your kids cigarettes to like cure laryngitis.
Yeah.
And a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of them are
weird.
still kicking around, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, I'd be real disappointed if I didn't make it to 70.
I'm being
I'm not gonna
realistic
be,
with
like-
myself. I'm not gonna.
Wait, are we talking about how
You're not gonna
like,
what?
like infinite?
He's
I'm
not
not
going to be
making it
disappointed
70.
if I die before 70.
No, I said
going-
I was.
I bet I will probably live to like 300.
That's outrageous.
Well, the good thing about dying is you never have to feel disappointed.
Even if I do die before 300, like something's gonna happen, and like science is gonna be like, we should keep this guy around. And
We need a bionic Josh army.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that I might be frozen, and then I'll come back like at least 300 years later, and I'll probably end up saving the world in one way or the other.
Honestly, the only reason that I would ever want to be rich is so that I can easily afford freezing my head for the future.
That won't work.
I heard that
though.
doesn't work at all. That
Yeah.
it's just like a total placebo thing to make people feel
Wow.
good.
Anti-intellectual.
Even if it doesn't work, what if it does 10,000 years from now? There you go.
10,000
Come
The
on.
ice
Oh,
crystals like shoot little shards into all of the cells and destroy them, though. I'm not enough of a scientist to
We
know
just
for sure.
wait until they
Doesn't
get
work.
undestroyed.
Freezing.
Yeah, maybe they could just like take your DNA and
Alright.
clone you from that, but you won't have your memories then.
I'm gonna do it like this then.
It might someday, and that's good enough for me.
Tentacles.
Like, would it matter to you at all if you get reborn as a clone that isn't actually you? You know, basically
Well,
the
I mean-
Star Trek teleporter. Like, does that matter to you at all?
I mean, I guess not, because the only person that would care would be the cloned version of me.
Yeah.
right?
And
So,
you could
I
just
mean-
drown him in an enormous tank of water.
Right, exactly, yeah, and frame it on Christian Bale.
Did you draw a world?
That's whirlwind.
Whirlwind. Okay.
I guessed it.
It's a very Josh guess.
Look, I'm gonna be real with everyone in chat. None of you fuckers watching this are gonna live forever. I'm sorry to say.
Nope. Don't believe his bullshit. You guys can do whatever the fuck you want. You want to live forever, do it.
I'll be real
You can
mad
have
if
a
I'm-
lasting legacy if you subscribe and leave auto renewal on.
Very true. Yeah.
I like that.
Is this Joey's etch and sketch thing?
Etch it sketch.
Etch and sketch.
I
Am one of those melodramatic fools.
Erotic to the bone, no doubt about it.
Fuck me all you want, chat. It's just the truth.
Is this
Yeah,
Captain
just-
Barbarossa using Joey's etch and sketch thing?
I am free. I'm getting my head frozen. It's happening, and I'm gonna be laughing all the way out of the freezer at all you people who said that it wouldn't work.
I don't understand. In Austin Powers 1, he gets out of the freezer, he pees for like 3 minutes. Was he making urine while he was frozen?
They must have been sending fluids into him.
What was he making the urine out of? If he's frozen, the whole point is that you're not
the
metabolizing.
Water, no, he accepted the water through the ice.
What?
Like he,
How
like,
does that work?
That's not
osmosis.
how that's supposed to go.
I'm sorry. I can't help that the human body does that, everyone.
But if
Alternatively,
he's in a condition where no water can stay water, how does he get the water?
He's
is it
frozen.
possible
so
that he...
the water goes into
Oh my
his skin. He absorbs it.
That's
But as
what I
soon as
was
he gets
thinking.
into the same place, it freezes.
What if he just drank like a lot of water before he got frozen?
Oh,
He
yeah,
did
that
that
makes more
too.
sense. He just had a block of ice in his
Yeah.
blender there. Did you know tiny houses cost less than regular houses? Bet not.
Bet not.
Bet not. Just being an asshole for the sake of being an asshole.
Well, in fairness,
No.
right now.
I was being an asshole for the sake of making a joke. There's a subtle difference.
Tie
Dude,
forever
That
existence
was
is
so
pain.
good. You guys tell me I'm good right
Great
now.
It's
drawing.
the universal howl. Yeah, it's great.
It's a good dog.
Austin, I was rooting on you for that one the entire time.
Right up.
Yeah. Oh, Josh, you know what you would love?
I don't know, like a lot of things.
The bush-tailed possum that I put in Discord.
Okay, you know.
Wait,
get over
what?
this.
Scroll
check
up in
this out.
Discord.
I know
to
what that
my-
is. It's a fantastic drawing.
Dude, that is a cool thing.
Right?
I can't believe you blocked me from typing
Austin.
in toilet. I hate you.
Yeah.
Do you like artichoke dip?
Can no, I don't. I
never
don't.
really had it. I think I had it one time and I didn't like it, but it was a bad one and I ordered it, so it sat in the car for a bit.
Ugh.
But I love art.
Oh my god.
That is not a good thing to have sit in the car at all.
I don't like artichokes.
No way.
Like
No, they
I
don't
can
like
eat
you.
like an artichoke dip, but if you have like an artichoke heart around, get it out of here.
No. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What are you upset about? Oh,
Oh. All right.
got
Fair
a maze
enough.
situation going on.
A little bit of a maze.
Reaction.
Bit of a maze.
I got to type toilet like twice in a row. That's fucking great.
There's an emoji for that.
There's a movie for
3 times
that.
in a row, though. Oh,
Is it
no.
the eggplant?
Artichokes are like amazing though.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
artichokes.
you're wrong. They're bad.
They're good.
So good.
Artichokes are great.
Dude, fried artichoke hearts, holy shit.
Nah, get 'em outta here.
Actually, like the greatest thing.
Just
You guys ever
imagine
have-
the first person to find an artichoke is like, what the hell is this pine cone? And then they're like, oh, there's meat on it.
Hold
All right,
up.
I'm gonna scrape that shit up with my teeth.
Josh,
That's a good one. Put a little mayo on it, maybe.
Is it a
table.
potato seatbelt?
Have you guys ever had
It just
stuffed
has a
artichokes?
freaking S on the end. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't think so, Rob.
I said to myself, can't be
They're
this. This is
good.
only 4 letters long, and he only
That's
drew
the-
one of them.
That's that shoe buffer that has the 2 different colored circles on it.
For hot and cold shoes.
Hey, take the red one or the blue one. Rock
You
Lee
take
smile.
both at the same time.
Don't take both. Morpheus doesn't allow that.
What if Neo
What?
did
What?
that?
Oh, it's pills.
Yeah, it's Bills.
I was so mind stuck on it being a potato.
You know what I would do if Morpheus gave me this pill?
No.
I'd
You
eat-
can't eat. No, he would snatch out. You
No,
try to
I
go
would
for it and
eat
be
the
like,
little
"You
strip in the middle that's white, and I would say there's good and bad parts of both sides.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. And you didn't eat any of them though.
I ate
think
the-
that
I ate the
makes you a
divider.
cook.
Yeah, but so who
Not
gives a
sure.
shit about the? How do you eat the divider?
Watch me. I've got
Watch-
very
who
strong
watches
teeth.
the watch me.
This guy's really happy.
He's very excited about his thick neck.
Yep. Once I started sniffing, I was like 100%.
You made me laugh, and the red went everywhere. Yeah, well, there needs to be a fatter pencil, so you know.
Wait, but
Ryan, tell me what
I'm not gonna tell you. You can figure it out.
I can.
God damn it.
I don't get it.
I'm mad. You're gonna be mad.
What's the
Yeah, I'm
it's
mad.
the gold chain?
I'm
You are-
very mad. You're right.
I'm sorry, I shot ketchup and mustard all over his chest.
Mad at just about everything right now.
God damn it!
Speaking of pills.
What you got there?
He's got a maraca.
I got some. Yeah, got a maraca.
Got the new rain stick.
I'm gonna crack it open and eat the toxic stuff inside.
Yeah, happy Dansgiving, everybody.
Push it real good. Have to listen to me whine. I'm one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone. No doubt about it.
Tasty drugs.
Robert,
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
stop it.
Ryan is the only one who didn't get it.
It's just a stupid drawing.
It was.
How large is the door? You have to reach over your head to touch the handle.
It's a door for giants.
The door for giants. He's right.
It's a
It's the
giant
giant's
door.
cabin.
giant door.
Just wanted to sing the song the whole time.
The best Dark Souls.
'Cause
one
it's
pill,
pushing.
Giant door.
You didn't get that connection.
I still did not get it.
Oh,
Oh my
Morty.
god.
Oh, it's Mickey
What?
Mouse.
It's not fries.
It's not French.
You idiots. It's exactly not that.
Oh no!
What is it then?
What's
Yeah,
the
what is it,
opposite
though?
of McDonald's French fries?
Onion rings.
Trader Joe's celery.
Nuggies.
Oh, it's the A sauce.
It's
It's-
Arby's.
Oh, you put the A in there.
Arby's
Oh! That was so good.
I have never been more satisfied with the color selection than when I made that first curly fry. I was like, that's curly fry orange. If you opened up the back end, it would be like curly fry orange. Hexadecimal ARBYS.
I don't know why that blew all of our minds so much.
Because McDonald's doesn't have curly fries.
Wait, how'd you get a fat one?
You click the fat button.
Yeah, they got a
You got a fat button?
Yeah.
Wait, so I can't do like white? So imagine like this is fuck, I don't know, man.
Yeah, dude. I feel you.
What is
Imagine
this
that's
show?
white. Imagine everything in here is white and in there.
Oh yeah, imagine if what? Yeah, I'm sorry.
White and in there.
Yeah. So imagine like yeah.
Oh my god, you fucking...
I can't change colors. I can't change colors. I can't change
The
colors.
actual
yeah.
worst
Is
way to
there.
draw this word.
I can't change colors.
You can't change colors.
If
What-
only
can't
there was a
change
way to
colors?
get the message of this word across without having to change colors.
All right.
Like perhaps a mathematical series of symbols.
Okay, that.
But like
That's
one plus
white.
minus 2.
In there. Negative.
everything is white, but in there.
I can't change colors.
Why would it be white and in there if that's
Because if the man was white, he would be in the black background, and it'd be negative.
So you wanted us to invert the picture you
So
drew.
it wasn't even a negative photo. It was just the concept of negative.
It was a negative photo. If I could have drawn white, I would have.
Shit! I had the backspace. I typed the mephophone.
Wait, what? What do you call this?
Now that was making me. Gosh,
Air phone.
remember what Austin
Horn.
literally just said.
Air horn.
But also, imagine if a person decided, oh, you know what? I'm gonna check the browse page on Twitch. I'm gonna see. I wonder what this channel is. It's got a lot of viewers. Let's find out. And then it's just us going.
I got. I got 1 point. I've been drinking. I'm sorry.
It's a good
It's
question,
Thanksgiving.
RP Who is this man?
Yeah.
He has a story. What is
They
this?
took it out. They took tennis out. It's been 2 fucking years, dude.
Yeah.
We had it 3 times in one game, and then not again for years. Yeah, that's random chance for you, right?
This is Spelunky.
It is a Spelunky, man.
Yeah, it's Derek Yu eats a nice lunch.
This looks like a 1930s mascot for like a pistachio company.
Spelunky. Spelunky was just all actually about pistachios.
Who is he lounging?
You can tell because they never show them overtly during the game, so it's meant to imply pistachios by their absence.
Who is your sensei? Bow to your sensei. You want a roundhouse kick?
The
Where
slightly
is-
wiggly cheek makes me feel weird.
Forget about it.
Oh.
Oh. No.
Oh, it's not.
Doctor doesn't have a B in it.
I mean,
Yet.
hold on.
Oh, minus the B. Yeah, take the H out of the doctor.
Probably just about the worst way to get a victory.
I hate that. That's.
What?
It's just like
So
you know,
minus
sometimes-
C plus H?
Got it.
sometimes
Spell
you
Scrubs,
win,
but
sometimes you lose.
Minus C plus H.
Oh! You could have just drawn a shrub, though.
You could have sang the song "Shrub is a guy who thinks he's fly."
There you go. Yeah.
Also known as a Buster.
You think Busta
I won.
Moves took offense to that?
Busta Rhymes doesn't take offense to anything.
Oh, good.
He is the offense. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. He's actually great at everything.
He's a fucking
True.
just fucking. I
He's
don't know,
very
just
good.
Fucking.
Yeah,
He's just a fucking
fucking
All right. Well, let's take some time to pimp our channels. Why don't we start with Josh?
Hi, everybody. I am Joe.
All right.
And he did it
He
again.
keeps doing that.
He did it again.
Josh.
That's okay,
I'm
Austin.
Josh.
I'm
Hi.
gonna play Battlegrounds after this. If you wanna come
Oh,
watch,
surprise, surprise.
I'm just gonna like
Your crustless ham sandwich.
fucking can't even pimp my channel without Ryan shitting on.
Look,
My
Austin is
food.
very
I
good
just-
at Battlegrounds.
Don't. This is the patronizing thing I'm talking.
You're actually great at Battlegrounds, though.
Yeah, Austin, you're great at Battlegrounds.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Just don't watch. I don't want you here.
This is not bullying. He's good at Battlegrounds.
You're so good at Battlegrounds, Austin. Top player right now.
Austin, pick your channel.
I did. It's
Do it again.
Robert?
Yeah, hi, I'm Rob. I'm not very good at Battlegrounds, and I don't play it. But I do watch movies on Saturday, so come by Saturday for movie night.
Nicholas?
Yeah, but
I'm not good at Battlegrounds either, and I don't play it either. But you can watch my stuff here on twitch.tv/RocklySmile if you like. Maybe I can get the guys together to play Overwatch later. I normally would be playing a segment after this. We're going to take a little bit of a break. I'm feeling kind of low energy, so got to get energy back up.
Blue pill.
Yeah.
Austin.
Get something up.
What kind of blue pills do you recommend? Do you have any good ones?
Do I got one that'll make your dick hard? It's the only one I
That's
can
not
think of.
Is that blue, though? I thought it was a little white pill.
No,
I
it's
think
definitely blue.
I think it's blue.
It's
Oh.
for show.
One time I saw it
believe
in
me,
Josh's
I know.
medicine cabinet.
They
It's
make them
true.
in Puerto Rico, though, so I don't know if they're like in short supply right now.
You know what
Puerto
they call
Rico!
You know what they call the neighborhood next to the Viagra factory in Puerto Rico?
What's that?
Porco Rico.
Because
Everybody's
oh,
porking.
because porking. Okay, I was
Somebody
thinking.
left.
I thought it was a Porco Rosso joke, and I was going too deep.
Yeah.
Austin.
Blue, white, or purple.
He left.
Austin!
He actually left the call.
Yeah,
I
he
love
left.
Austin. I love that guy so much.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hang up on you guys. Enjoy the rest of your American Thanksgiving.
No, I'm gonna.
Thanks,
I'm
you
gonna
too.
stick around.
All right. See ya.
You want to do something?
Gonna hang
All right,
up.
thanks, everyone.
Later. Who are these messages from in Discord? Hey man, I'm a big fan. Thank you. That's a very nice message. Hey NL, big fan. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yo NL, I just wanted to say you can block non-friend DMs, and I'm a pretty big fan of yours. It's so exhausting being this popular. This is kind of random, but I just wanted to say you were so amazing. Well, thank you. Thanks for being awesome. Signed, a huge fan. I'm not making these up, I swear. Oh, this one's just a Wikipedia article that says it's about Montreal smoked meat. That's a good message. Check Discord for Corey's awesome headshot. That's probably like way up in the Discord now, right? Yeah. Anyway, big fan. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, or if it's not Thanksgiving there, then I hope you had a good day regardless. Except for you, Dwayne. You know who you are. It was a good show today. Big ups to all of the people that watched, and slightly bigger ups to the people who supported, like ID319, Andres DBS, Ding Level Up, The Prime Rib, Darkwolf6660, Sungra, Ray Lexicon, Squadmiral, Rot MG Na Burr, Michael Inc., 17 Cups of Coffee, Death of Merit, Grispin, Potato Rapture, Lifelinks, Solomos, Clannad RS, Kayatro, Fishy Stick, Shaizu, Game Cops, Salad Snack, My Name is Dave, Blizzaz, Not Soul 337, Wanapo. Danny DeVito seems like the kind of guy who will drink a beer with a fan and spends the whole night laughing at his own jokes. What's wrong with that? That's it. You go out with Danny DeVito and you don't want them to be funny. All right, Wanapo, 13-month subscriber. Objectively, you've subscribed for 13 months, but in my head, I just knock you down to 9 months. I took 4 months off of your mental subscribe time because of your insult to Danny DeVito. So that's what happens. Baker Classic, Blasting Kelvins, Salty Scotsman 88, Surfing Pineapple, Dingle Dug, Notch, excuse me. I wonder who came into Job high today. Or does this say, I wonder who came into Job high today? That was probably when I was going off on that ill-advised rant about how the dude from the Miami Dolphins shouldn't have lost his job just because he did coke. I'm just saying, he wasn't an anti-drug advocate. He was a football coach. Little Gish 88. Fiskareren, Ziaya Tizambra, Volley 612, Are the Man 121, Senor Bean Dip, Sayub, Dry Ice Rock, Stratas, Danili 456, XN Avier, Pythers, Reverend Carl, Bear Ocean, Ketchup Guy 101, Laylight 23, Adam, a damn good gamer, hell yeah. Achy Steak, Humble Spyro, Scruffy Lemming, Skadya, Brotagonist, Darth Bolognese, Glassin 75, Eggy McEggface, Larynx Punchworthy, Acid the Insane, King Louis 31, Woolly Crackpot, Cat Vlek 2, Clandestine Sanity, Otski, Panicked Pickle, Caped Eggy, Wabafoodle, Yubby 365, Blob So Good, Eat the Yellow Snow, Razzle Pants the River Dragon 1, Sir Jukesalot Jr., Charcept, Rob Diggy, Zoltorion, Tier 3 Dan, Karma 128, Miko Muko, Olrific, Sir Moist the Cake, Zwar, Tie Steel, Eleversaurus, Zombie BP, Rage Pings, Squid 5, Kumathuggin, Schmoggle, and Jacobuto. Thank you guys very much for the subscriptions. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making an effort to watch without ad block. And I wasn't joking. I mean, you can use your Twitch Prime subscription on whoever you want. Just keep an eye on that crown up there. It's got a 1 next to it right now. You can get The Flame in the Flood. Full game for Windows PC, November 23rd to November 29th. From the art director of BioShock comes The Flame in the Flood, a roguelike river journey through the backwaters of a forgotten post-societal America. Forage, craft, evade predators, and most importantly, stay ahead of the coming rains. That's available right now for free with Twitch Prime. We're gonna, everyone raid Austin. And we're gonna, here's the, oh my god, I can't see it in chat. It's like the same color. Does that say join or cancel? I can't tell. The message we're gonna use is gonna be, we love you, crustless boy, and we're sorry. We love you, crustless boy, and we're sorry. I can't see the element that came up to show the raid does not work. Like, I can't see it. I see that there's 290 raiders, I think. You got to click that button that says join in chat unless you're on mobile, in which case you can't. There you go. I see it. He just got up to get some food? Well, let's give it a shot. Here it comes. We got like 2 seconds.